are you gay? Why are you gay? You are gay.
Hey, I got my sound effects working again, guys. Welcome to Knife Hands here on Vets. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. Here on Vets Talkin. Yeah, this is gonna be a heavy show, man. We got a lot to talk about with all these fucking riots and everything. So I figured let's start things off with a little levity and Mike's official theme song, as somebody said in the comments.
Why are you gay?
I heard somewhere that he does cameos now. I'm like, I need to get one for everyone I know. I need to get one for you. I need to get one for Greg.
Yes, I mean, yeah, Cameo, like Cameo.com, where you can just like he'll like make an audio for you or something.
Yeah,
hell
I
yeah, man.
I have him do like my outgoing message.
You have it? Oh, you have that? Or you going to?
I feel like I need to.
Dude, I wanted to do actually I kept this quiet because I was going to do it, and I just never did. I was gonna do Nick DiPaolo. He does Cameo. He is not a cheap hooker with that though. Like his is like $100-something bucks.
Oh, I bet you this guy charges a fortune to say, "Why are you gay?"
I don't know. I mean, he's not nowhere near as well known as Nick DiPaolo. You know, I know people have like seen the concerts and stuff of the why you gay and stuff like that, but I don't think people know who he is. You know, the
$100, and I guarantee you, everyone says, "Why are you gay?"
Why are you gay?
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Why are you gay?
Isn't it?
That is the only person I would ever be happy if they wished me Happy Pride.
Isn't it amazing though? There is no Pride Month. There is no Pride Month. Nobody's talking about Pride. Fucking nobody.
Nice. I wouldn't have known if it was going on if not for my asshole friends like you texting me Happy Pride with the trans flag. I would have forgotten.
Yep.
I'm just living my life in peace.
Yep. Of course, I got to give you shit. Yeah, because I know you are the most homophobic gay boy there is.
Thank you. I love my title.
Oh yeah. And that was actually going to be the original theme of the show. We talked about this last week or so that we were going to come on and just talk about about Pride Month, why it's fucked up, why it's stupid, and everything wrong with the LGBT movement. Obviously, there's nothing wrong being gay. You're my gay friend over here. I love you, but the LGBT, but the leftist LGBT movement is just not about being gay. Am I right?
No, not at all. It's funny because in one breath, like I was watching, which I can't believe I'm starting this off by saying the gayest shit ever. I was watching the damn Tony Awards the other night. the Broadway award. Let me translate that into straight guy. The Broadway awards. And they had like an entire musical number about, oh, we're here for the gays, and just pandering so hard. And it's so funny because in one breath they'll try to pander to the gays with that shit, but they really don't particularly like gay people. Like in the next breath, they'll say, a man could be a woman and just trans the gay away and all that shit. And you're privileged for being a white gay man.
Yeah.
So these people have no universal principles. It's just situational to whatever suits their agenda in any given moment. And that can change sometimes within the same sentence.
Exactly. And for anybody out there, I'm pretty sure everyone here who's watching right now knows, but there's a rewatching, anybody who's new. Mikey over here is not always being conservative. I mean, yeah, you were full blown freaking lefty, hated Republicans, right?
Young and stupid, bitch.
Yeah, as we all are at some point, but I at least can say I was never left wing. I did fall for the at the time global warming bullshit. I fell for that for a little while until I actually took an environmental studies class, and I did the cardinal sin of doing my own research and not just trusting what was in the textbooks. And I learned because of that class how fucking full of shit they are. So yeah, that's why they don't like you doing research. They want you to just listen to us.
And I used to do that. I used to just like watch MSNBC and CNN and think if Rachel Maddow didn't say it, it didn't happen. Yeah. I was a dumb fuck. I still am, just in a different way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had a different experience going. I went through the army for 9 years. But when you're in the army, you learn. We call it drinking the Kool-Aid. Like you just trust whatever the fuck you're told, because you're fighting for this country and you're taking orders from people who are sending you into war. So you're gonna trust what they're fucking telling you. And then after I got out, I stopped drinking the Kool-Aid and everything, and started looking to politics and all that. And yeah. It's really helpful. Do your own damn research. I had an argument with somebody who was like 50 fucking years old at a bar, claimed he was a fucking Republican, but was espousing all these stupid left-wing fucking talking points and was going on and on about
that.
Yeah, it was going on about not being able to trust any of the media. How can you who can you trust? Like I had to keep on telling him over and over because he was drunk. Do your own fucking research. Like I got to a point where I just got mad because he just kept on saying like I can't trust CNN, I can't trust Fox News. Like okay,
why do you need somebody to spoon feed you? So I hate when they say that. What sources are you reading? Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll use a perfect example. Any damn time somebody wants to talk about something like that, I'll use a perfect example. Okay, let's talk about gun crime because you out there, you fucking people want to say that gun crime is the most deadly form of fucking deaths. More kids die from gun crime than anything else in this country. The FBI website, a quick fucking search will absolutely prove that fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or homicides. It's largely gang crime. The FBI website will show you that's largely from inner city gang crime or suicides. Any single one of these numbers, it takes a very quick search. But if you listen to just the media, you're going to have one person who has an agenda or the other based on whether they like guns or they hate guns. And they're going to come up with fucking bullshit. And they're going to say just.
Did he implode? I am the captain now. All right, welcome to Mike's Talking. Was it just me now? Chat, let me know. Shit, am I gonna have to vamp? Okay, that wasn't much vamping.
Wow, that was weird.
It was Pride Month getting you. That was reparations. That's all the time you get as a straight white devil, man.
That's wild. What do you think it was? The bashing about the gay stuff or the gun conversation? Somebody didn't like what I was saying. Holy shit. Dude. The day that Elon was going off on Trump, basically saying he was on like Epstein's Island and everything. It was the only time since I started doing this when you're able to connect Twitter or X that I couldn't get my stream to start up on X. And the title of it was Elon, you're fired.
I'm really over him at this point.
I'm okay. Now, mind you, the theory I'm going to give you did come from InfoWars, so take it with a grain of salt. However, hashtag Alex Jones is right. They put out a theory, and I think it's actually they were repeating a theory that they had already heard, and they're saying like, I don't know if this is real, but they could be playing like 8D chess, and the whole feud was fake. The whole feud could have been fake. Look at Elon, like immediately did a 180 and came right back. But I think, obviously the more likely
it was a Tithem spot. It was like a Tithem spiral. He had an episode. That's what they call it, having episodes.
Yeah. And the most likely scenario is that he woke up the next day, realized he fucked up, or people said, you got to apologize to Trump. This is not looking good.
I've had it with him. Like, I'm grateful for his help in the election. I'm so over him. First of all, he destroyed Twitter. Like the one and only thing that's good about it is that there's less censorship. Not no censorship, as you said, a different flavor of censorship maybe, but a bit less. But other than that, like I barely even go on there anymore. The platform has just been destroyed. It's all bots. It's all engagement farming. It's impossible. Nobody sees anything I post. Like it's just bullshit. If you kiss his ass, people will see everything you post. But I've 50K followers, and I post something, and it gets maybe like 100 people see it. Like it's crazy the manipulation on that platform. If I were there kissing his ass, though, hundreds of thousands would see it.
Yeah, exactly. Hundreds of thousands.
My heart goes out to you.
My heart goes out to you. Oh my god, that's such a running joke. Me and my friends around here. It's like right in the middle of a freaking restaurant. They'll start whipping that out. I'm like, oh my god, you guys.
There was I was going to say this about something you mentioned also, but so I did a 2-week sentence felt like a prison sentence being in LA for 2 weeks. But I did this whole little speaking tour with Walkaway that we were speaking at colleges and stuff. And so there was this crazy bitch, there's some leftist who stuck a camera in my face and was trying to like pull some gotcha with me. And he's like, hey, can you do what Elon did, the gesture? I just really want to see you do the gesture he did because it's not a Nazi salute, right? So why don't you do it? And first of all, I don't do what people tell me to. Like if somebody told me to say the sky is blue, my answer would be go fuck yourself.
Dance, monkey, dance.
I don't do that shit. But I was like, sure. As soon as you do the gesture that Obama did and AOC did and pulled up the picture, and so you do that, we'll do it together. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, like, oh really, bitch? You
had that picture ready to go. That's awesome.
Just Google them quickly.
Oh yeah.
No, what I wanted to say though,
quick search.
Because you were talking about the drunk guy who, what did he claim? He was conservative, but was spouting leftist talking points.
He said he's Republican, but I don't think he even understands the difference between liberal and conservative, to be honest. I think he just thinks Democrat and Republican.
No, but that's the thing I see pretty often is people who claim to be on the right that just really want to appease leftists and really want to be considered one of the good ones by them, which you never will. These people want you dead. But oh, you're gonna love this. So one of our LA events, we were speaking at a bunch of colleges in California, and one of them got protested so badly by these mass people shouting and stuff. And the dude from the college Republicans fucked it up with like that they didn't get the permit they needed for our sound system. So there's really nothing we could do. So these crazy Antifa bitches in masks are shouting, calling us everything, are able to shut down our event. So we're like, okay, we're at least going to go over there and talk to them and, you know, put a microscope on them so people could see these people in their own words, make the best of it. So the guy from the college Republicans, who's this typical, you can tell from looking at him, he's this very like old school George Bush type of Republican and his little, like a country club Republican. Okay. So he says, he's like, oh, don't go over there. We really want to be the bigger person and set an example of the higher ground. I was like, let me tell you something. I don't believe in being the bigger person and I don't believe in the higher fucking ground.
Yeah.
And so anyway, though, these motherfuckers screaming everything. You're Nazis, fascists, all this bullshit. We're able to shut down our event. So as we're leaving, I hear this fucking college Republican guy say, I'm going to go over there and shake their hand and thank them for participating in our democracy.
Okay, how'd that go?
When these people want you dead, you're going to shake their hand for our democracy.
Yeah, it's no more fucking playing nice with these people. I'll play nice with somebody who will have a good conversation, who won't start screaming at the top of their lungs as soon as they're presenting facts, and don't drop racist, sexist, homophobic, gistophobic, phobophobe every other fucking word.
Yeah.
If you're not doing any of that, I'll have a conversation with you, no problem. I've done it plenty of times, but
and now people wearing fucking masks or and they're 300 pounds in masks with armpit hair down to here, and they're shouting, "Hands off our bodies!"
Yeah,
I don't want to go anywhere near your nasty fucking body.
Nobody wants to go near your body, dude.
You wish.
Oh my god, oh man, I'm so mad. I just realized as you were talking about that, there's a video I wanted to have played. What the fuck? There was a video of this soy boy motherfucker. He's like 35 years old, still living in high school land, in his mind, talking about he wants to be on a list for throwing a fucking rock at an ICE agent. Do you know what I'm talking about? And he had
I might was he the one
what's that
the black lady was talking to?
No, he was in his home. What's that sport that you have a stick that has a little net on it, you use it to catch and throw the ball?
You're asking me?
Yeah, Mikey knows sports ball.
I understood the ball part, but not the rest of it. Lacrosse,
yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, he's a fucking lacrosse. He has a lacrosse fucking whatever the hell it's called, and he's like, I can throw a rubber ball 100 miles an hour with this. Imagine what it'll be like if it's a rock on an ICE agent's head. Cool, bro.
I don't understand why these people aren't in prison, though. Like, I was watching videos from New York. Don't get me started on that shit. And these people are blocking the road, which I thought was against the law.
It is.
But apparently there are no laws in the Communist Republic of New York that they just are allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? You can do whatever the fuck you want. All right, I found it.
Did you see?
Okay, you know what? Oh, before I play, so I want to say hi to the chat. We got to go through here. We got a couple super chats. The chat was rolling here. I want to say good hi to everybody. Blue Cordell popped in right away, as always,
Hey,
buddy.
Blue
I'm gonna circle back around. Vor popped in here in the beginning. Let's get ready to fumble. Thanks.
Hey, Clinton.
Gay. Let's see who else we got. We got B Benefield's in the house. What's
Hey,
up?
B, my beautiful sage.
We got Weasel and Dr. Gold.
Hey.
And whoever this gay boy is. Let's see. Robert Lowry. What's up?
Robert.
King of Queens.
Woo.
Accurate. We got Sage 501. How you doing?
Love you,
Most people-
Sage.
Most people just
Happy
want
belated
people.
birthday.
Who else? Thank you for everyone being in here. Bruce, my airborne brother, is here. Oh, that's another one I didn't have ready to go. Lacrosse. Thank you, Weasel. Trump just did a speech at Fort Bragg in front of all the paratroopers there. And I did a very quick impromptu live stream of that. It was great to see all the maroon berets behind him. I whipped out and put on my maroon beret. All in preparation and to get ready for this Saturday, June 14th, the 250th anniversary of our amazing U.S. Army. Also Flag Day, also Trump's birthday, and he's throwing a huge, amazing parade of which we were going to go to. Bro, I talked to the U.S. Army, I talked to them directly. I was ready to get press passes. They gave me a website to be able to request special access. And I just wasn't going to be able to make it. There's no way I could be able to make it. Yeah, it just wasn't going to happen.
Awesome.
It would have been cool, dude. But yeah, a lot of issues,
When
especially
is it, Saturday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday. And guess what? That's also the same day that they're starting the big riots.
They're having shit here. I don't know if it'll be riots, but
yeah, well, I mean,
check it out.
We're gonna go into all the information here on what they're planning and everything. But yeah, that's the big day. They've got plans all across the country, and it's amazing though they're not doing it in DC. And I think somebody must have gotten wise to the idea. Maybe it's not a smart idea to go out and look like we're protesting the U.S. Army on the 250th anniversary. Plus, there's gonna be a lot of guys who could kick our ass there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's probably a smart move on their part.
Shit. Oh my god, I love you.
Who's that? Who we got?
See this bitch?
What's up, Greggy?
What up?
What's up, buddy?
I brought him
Thank
leftover
you.
tomahawk steak.
Oh, look at you.
Is he not the greatest friend in the world? Bitch.
I had to scarf down as
Oh,
fast as
thanks.
possible some breakfast corned beef right before we started because I like it took me a long time to set up what I'm planning on do for the show on here. So you go ahead and you can scarf down your steak there while we do this then.
I'll strategically chomp and chew.
Chomp and chew
So nobody
strategically.
sees, so in a cute way.
Yeah, in a cute way. Okay. You're gonna look like a real burly man just scarfing down steak live on YouTube. And by the way, yes, and of course we are also on Rumble and on Twitter as well. So you guys can drop some chats and I will highlight them. But first
You know
things
what?
start.
You know what? Sorry, side note, tangent real quick. But I figure, it's Vets Talkin.
Mhm.
Me talking about meat would be on brand for both of us in different ways. However, you know what is the most underrated combination ever? Steak and avocado. You get it, make a steak and then make guacamole and dip. Best thing ever.
Yeah, I would see that as not being a bad thing. I swear I think I've definitely had steak with like slices of avocado on it. I'm pretty sure I have had that.
I'll make steak and then make guacamole. Best thing ever. Trust me.
Guacamole, I've definitely never had, but I would definitely not be opposed to trying that. That does sound like it could be good.
I'll make it for you next time you're here.
And you're making me hungry again. God damn it! I don't know if that is going to hold over. No, real quick, I just noticed.
One sec, by the way, Adam.
Yeah,
My
sorry.
page is frozen. I'm gonna reload. I'll be right back.
Okay. While he does that, we're going to go back to Blue Core Devil. Start things off right with the 20. Saying it has begun. And unfortunately, dude, I forgot again. I didn't supply properly. I have fucking vodka. Whenever I run out of whiskey, it's all I have left in the fucking house. So I'm doing vodka tonight. Hopefully I can hold it down. But starting things off right, you get this.
It has begun.
Thank you, Blue Cord.
Sorry, my shit is so frozen, it's not closing. So maybe I'll just leave it.
Oh, God. I have to not think about it when I drink it. I hate drinking vodka straight up. It's all mental with me. If it's in my head, I'm thinking about it. I feel like I'm going to puke. Oh, I hate that. Sorry. Not Vor, but Clinton here. I just noticed has been promoted. He's now Lieutenant Colonel. Congratulations.
Hey!
We now have 2 Lieutenant Colonels, Blue Cord and Clinton House, a couple of our oldest members here. For anybody out there, if you're not familiar, if you become a membership here, you automatically get promoted corporal, and then the longer you stay on, you get promoted, eventually going all the way up to 5-star general. And Blue Cord and Clinton House have officially, after 2 years, have become lieutenant colonels.
Woo!
And that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
Sorry, by the way, my shit is frozen, but it's not closing. So yeah, if I disappear, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave it for now.
What you mean? You can't see your screen is not moving? You can't see me, right?
No, I see us, but everything else is frozen. I can't see like chat or anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get back and we'll do. Goddamn, Blue Cord's already dropping another fucking 20.
Blue Cord, you're the greatest.
Blue Cord Devil, holy shit. For anybody out there who doesn't know, if you're not familiar with what we're doing, we do play drinking game rules here on Vets Talkin and over on Vets Investigating Paranormal, our sister channel, which we have started doing our new stream over there for the last 2 weeks. Danger Close Encounters, been a fun fucking show so far.
With Mr. Greg Wilson.
With Mr. Greg Wilson's been participating. I've been doing my best to not have him just destroy all the fun for our audience because he likes to be a fucking nitpicky skeptic sometimes.
He is, you know who he is? I call him CinemaSins. Have you ever watched CinemaSins?
CinemaSins, no.
They do those videos about movies that it's like everything wrong with.
Okay.
So
okay.
You know the ones, right?
Well, yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but there's one channel I watch because it's really fucking hilarious. Like they'll rip a movie apart, but it's fucking hilarious how they do it.
They're insufferable. They'll nitpick. They'll be like, well, why this and why that? So that's
okay.
I call him CinemaSins.
Yeah. See, I can't do that. Yeah, those everything that's wrong with this movie in 2 minutes or something like that. That's not fun to watch unless it's a really bad movie. Yeah. And like I want to hear that shit, but yeah, don't tear apart like fucking Terminator and shit like that. Fucking
I know it'll be like everything wrong with Scream in 10 minutes. I'm like, I could have done everything wrong with Scream in 2 seconds. Nothing. That's the end.
Exactly. Clinton, are you subscribed over at Vets Investigating Paranormal? Do you have notifications turned on? Because yeah, we've been doing our shows over there. We've been streaming. At some point,
I'm going to try restarting it from here.
Okay. While we wait for that, let's go ahead and we'll do another shot here. Let me get back up here. Oh, look at that. Hey, the bot's running, and there you go. Just talking about Vets Investigating Paranormal. The bot just pops it up right there. There you go. There's a link right there.
That's not working either.
At some point, and I'm not blaming Mikey for this. It's also on me because I haven't got around to uploading the camcorder footage of our ghost hunt at the hotel to him. But he is editing our ghost hunt there at the hotel.
I just gotta put it in and then from.
I know that's on me. My motivation for fucking getting any of this stuff done, it sucks. You know, it's so easy to be a lazy YouTuber. You know, just do live streams and just do the occasional Tom McDonald reaction, which is super easy to do. But whenever I'm like, okay, I have like multiple hours of a ghost hunt that I need to upload and go through and shit, I'm like, oh God, I just don't want, it just seems like so much fucking work. I just don't want to do it.
Same with me with our interview. Adam came with me to interview people at the Not My President protest.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. So did you ever get to working on that?
I need to. I do the same shit.
Yeah, I was wondering what the situation was with that, because we still got to do a post interview and talk about that and everything. And
those bitches were crazy, and I bet because I'm gonna go do another one on Saturday. I bet that they've only gotten crazier since then.
I wouldn't. All right, I don't want to say what channel, but there's a big channel out there that I contacted somebody who works with them. And sometimes they'll do like boots on the ground live streams, and I offered to them to go to St. Louis, and the guy even told me like, nah, dude, like we're expecting really bad shit to happen on Saturday. We're not sending anybody out. So I
can take him. Cut to show this clip, by the way, next to like me in the hospital next week, but whatever. If they, they're gonna take a shot, they better not miss.
Dude, it's just, if you want to go out, like especially if you're gonna go, do a little research ahead of time, watch the news, see what the situation is like, and then go drive by and scout it out before you get out of the fucking car. If anything is looking too riley, I would not fucking do it. If you're seeing like big fucking police barricades and shit, I would not fucking do it, man. Like I'm not gonna say it because I'll implicate who the show is. It's not gonna be bad if I said what show it is, but I just don't want to. I just don't.
Yeah.
I would go. Hell, I told Mikey in a text, like next time he goes to like one of his fucking shit in LA and stuff, I'll be your fucking bodyguard if you ever need help, man.
Amazing. I wish you were there,
dude. I'm fucking executive protection trained, dude. I know how to do this stuff.
And I'm not, but I'm just a crazy bitch, so I just fucking run into it.
Yeah. There's that point, when we were doing that in Orlando down there, like you weren't watching. I was watching like all over the place. And I was seeing these motherfuckers surrounding us. We had Antifa and Black Bloc watching us and everything. And I kept like Mikey, we should get out of here, dude. No, I gotta go talk to this person. Okay, fuck. All right, Mikey, I think we got to go, dude. No, we got to talk to this person. Fuck. No.
They were fucking forming a circle around us.
Yes. Yeah. And they kept following us everywhere we were going. Yeah. And the Black Bloc fucking Antifa dude, like he kept a distance, but he was keeping an eye on us the whole fucking time, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those
like, what
crazy.
As I was recording, because I had my phone up or your phone to record, I was watching the reflection of the screen to see who was behind me. And I saw them keep on fucking like going behind me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Don't do this, dude.
I'm excited. I could take him.
I was getting iffy, man. All right. Blue Core Devil. Oh, wait. We already did that one, obviously. Why are they out of order? It's weird. That one was first, and then dropped this. That's weird. They're out of order. Weird. For another 20. Late as usual, psyops versus infantry. Infantry always 15 minutes early at least. So back to shots for you.
I can figure out how to restart this shit because nothing is working. I'm just gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, all right.
Because it's pissing me off.
I think he's just avoiding taking shots is all he's doing.
No. I'll do it when I get back.
Come on, dude. By the way, Blue Core, I spent 3 years in fucking infantry lurse, man. I always had to be 15 minutes prior to 15 minutes, and I maintained that all the way through my fucking career. But this is YouTube. It's a different animal. I don't have to if I don't want to. Wait, I moved all my buttons around. There we go. All right, thank you very much for the $20 there, buddy. Let's see. Let's hit you in the nuts for that. Cheers, you Blue Cord. All right, we'll take a little break before the next shot. But yeah, like I said, any $20 super chat, and we'll do shots. That applies over on Rumble and I guess not Twitter yet. We can't do it over there. But hey, we were talking about Alex Jones earlier, and I'm so happy I've done this before. I promise I'm not going to do it like 15 times today because I think everybody knows by now. If you do go to the top of the chat, you will see this link right here, linked at the top. We are sponsored by the Alex Jones Store. Go to thealexjonesstore.com/vets. And you'll be supporting Alex Jones, who is the most persecuted and lied about man in the entire world, most censored man. He has been taken off of every single platform, including Twitter, until Elon bought it. Now he's back on there at least. But yeah, he is the most censored man, and he has been hashtag Alex Jones is right about so much shit. And I am very happy and proud to be promoting products like his Ultramethylene Blue. When Mikey gets back on here, we'll talk about this. He took this as well. He apparently doesn't like it because it will turn your pee blue once a day. That's all it is. Like 6 hours after it goes. 6 hours after it goes through your system, it'll come back out. It'll be blue. It doesn't stay that way all day long. But this is the most amazing supplement I have taken in my entire fucking life. Hands down, no exaggeration. If you go on right now, they've got a buy two, get one free. They start selling them in capsules as well. This stuff is also really great because it gives you amazing clean energy, amazing clarity. It lifts any fog out of your brain, and you're happier. It's just in a better mood. If you're on SSRIs, it's recommended that you talk to a doctor first. Apparently, I took myself off of the SSRIs before I even started taking this. Didn't even know that, but apparently it worked out. But yeah, man, this is the best stuff ever. You can get on there. You got great deals for that. Also, they got amazing coffee. This is my empty bag. I do have another bag in there. Alex Jones signature coffee. Great fucking coffee right here. And man, they even sent me because I think because I subscribed to get these delivered every single week. They sent me a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it is because I'm a sponsor or they're a sponsor of my show, but they sent me a flag. Really badass flag with a snake. InfoWars along the bottom. Very cool. Got a banner here. And also, if you buy their coffee, and I don't know if they're still doing it or not. They sent me a free mug, so you might get a free mug. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. But nonetheless, that's my plug there. Again, it's just amazing organization. Alex Jones getting shut down because of a terrible kangaroo court. Absolute bullshit. They're trying to shut down InfoWars. So now, as a backup, their program now is the Alex Jones Store. Go to thealexjonesstore.com/vets. You'll be helping him out. You'll be helping out my channel as well, and you get amazing products out of it. So it's a great 360 win, guys. All right. So that being said, if you click up on the top, or anybody out watching there, either go to that link I just said, or you can go to the video descriptions down below, and the link will be in there as well. So thank you all for that. Let's see. I know that Mikey is still gone. So while Mikey's gone, I'm going to talk about. Did y'all hear about this? This just happened today. The India crash. There was a plane flying. Of all things, go figure. It's a fucking Boeing. That's wild. That these Boeing planes keep on falling out of the damn sky. Something like 250 something people were killed in this event, and one single man survived. This is crazy. Here's video of this one guy. I don't know if you want to call him lucky or not. He literally just like crawled out of the fucking rubble and just started walking. And now he's like it just happened. And now he's surrounded by all these people. Okay, he was right next to an emergency exit, so that definitely helped. Here's the plane taking off, and it's like almost right away. You see it just all of a sudden just dive back down to the ground. Where did it crash at? It was in India. This is in India on its way to London. I don't know exactly what part of India, but you'll see it. It's going up. And then right here, you start to see it stall out. And down and down it goes. And this is a city, man. This is a city, guys. This isn't bare land that's on the USS runway. That's actual city where people are living and working. And there it goes. Boom. And we're about to see the results of all the rumble. That dude walked away from that, man. And that's the result right there. That's where it landed.
Would like to express our deep sorrow.
Tough shit, man. That is that's hard shit right there. These Boeing planes, though, it's wild that it's all, again, the theories are, I mean, Boeing was extremely woke. They went through a lot of DEI bullshit. And it sucks that like my family is tightly connected to Boeing. My grandfather worked for them up in he worked for them, and yeah, it sucks. It used to be a great corporation, but it really seems like there's been a pattern now that they went and did this DEI stuff, and we do believe that they had hiring practices that was putting preference for diversity numbers rather than actual qualifications. So that's pretty crazy, man. Here's Mikey.
Thanks, dude. Sorry about that.
Did you get tech support? Greg there fix everything?
Greg is tech support.
Yep. We just watched the video of the crash of the Boeing plane in India. Did you see that?
No, another one?
Yeah, that just happened today. I'm not gonna play the video again. You can look it up later, but yeah, it's wild. And yeah, there was a dude who walked away from it. He literally walked out of the rubble and just started walking until like people, like, he was clearly in shock, and people like forced him to go to an ambulance. But yeah, it landed in a city, like on the other side of the runway, because it took off and then just went right back down. The other side of the runway was a city. It landed right into fucking buildings and shit. Yeah, 250 people on board.
Was this intentional or?
No, it's just Boeing. No, Boeing's been going through fucking DEI woke shit. They've been doing DEI hires. I don't know if they still are, but at least they were like for quite a while under fucking Biden, when everyone else was. But
so they're still stuck with the people that they hired during that.
Yeah, exactly. It's one thing when, if you hire a fucking DEI hire for Bud Light and all you get is them pissing everybody off and they stop buying your product. But it's a whole nother thing when you have people literally building airplanes and flying them who aren't as qualified as other people. They were just simply hired because of their sex, their the color of their skin, who they fuck, and everything else. So
crazy.
Yeah, but diversity makes us stronger. The U.S. Army's motto under Biden was "Diversity is our strength."
Ugh.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm turning on Mikey here.
You know me too well.
But yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, if you look up the video, it's crazy. You see that guy, he's walking down the street and he's like pissed off that people are like surrounding him and trying to tell him where to go. He's like, leave me alone. Dude, you just walked away from a fucking exploding airplane.
God. It's gonna be like a whole Indian castaway type thing.
Yeah. All right, so let's get down to the meat and potatoes, man. Over the weekend, LA fucking erupted. And if you want to listen to all the media and the left-wing journalists and Democrats, it was peaceful. Mikey, it was peaceful. It was a peaceful protest. Well,
yeah, it was a mostly peaceful eruption.
Yeah, well, like so many of them weren't even saying mostly peaceful. Like I've got the video of Maxine Waters saying it was completely peaceful. There was no violence to speak of at all. We'll play that here in a little bit. But just a little tidbit. Here's because I had a hard time actually finding an article because any single search engine used now, it's just going to give you all left-wing fucking articles. They dig in like 500 fucking pages. But at least Grok says It's estimated the damages that were done were somewhere between 10 to 50 million dollars in property damage, including looting of 29 businesses, fires, graffiti, all this kind of shit. And it goes into like breaking down on Grok is very specific. We'll just say dozens. There's dozens of people injured, including a good number of police officers who were, I mean, shit, man, they're throwing entire fucking cinder blocks on their goddamn head on a fucking bridge.
Oh, well, I was told that the violence and damage only came from ICE.
Right. Well, yeah, that's another thing. Of course, there's only ICE who was violent.
That's what the dick pic guy told me.
Oh, really?
Remember the dick pic guy?
Well, he clearly knows. Yeah. No, and also, you know what? Because it's obviously it's Trump's fault.
Of course.
It's
obvious. It was his fault that the National Guard wasn't called in on January 6th, but now it's his fault for calling the National Guard in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's his fault for everything sparking in the first place because we shouldn't be arresting people who have broken the law.
Crazy.
Which, you know what? Oh, just for the fuck of it, we'll start off with this. I had kind of an order I was going to go through, but since I just said breaking the law. I should have that as a sound effect too. There was a video. They're playing this on InfoWars. That's kind of like what I like to have in the background now when I'm like getting ready for a show, because they'll start talking about stuff. And it's like, as I'm getting ready for a show and I'm compiling all the topics I want to talk about, I'm like, oh shit, now there's something else I want to talk about, because I'm listening to InfoWars and they cover a lot of shit that most of the media doesn't cover. And they played a montage video of these TikTok bitches. It's a bunch of cute girls. And it's very obvious that, you know how like we see these supercuts of left-wing media news, mainstream media, ABC, NBC, CNN, MSNBC, they all will say the exact same thing. Well, now it's happening on social media as well. They did a supercut of all these left-wing chicks on TikTok or wherever else saying that, hey guys, guess what? Being illegal, coming into the country illegally is a civil offense. It's not breaking the law. They all said the same thing. Have you ever jaywalked? Well, guess what? You just committed the same offense as coming into this country illegally. No, it's not. And I'm going to prove to you exactly why right here. Coming into the country, it's called improper entry by an alien. It's 8 U.S. Code 1325. Improper time or place, avoidance of examination or inspection, misrepresentation, and concealment of the facts. Any alien who, 1, enters or attempts to enter the United States at any time or place other than as designated by immigration officers, or 2, these are committing the crimes, or 2, eludes examination or inspection by immigration officers, or 3, attempts to enter or obtains entry to the United States by a willfully false or misleading representation or the willful concealment of a material fact, shall, for the first commission of any such offense, be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 6 months or both, and for a subsequent commission of any offense be fined under Title 18 or imprisoned not more than 2 years or both. And that's a federal fucking crime. We're not even talking about state or local, and it's definitely not a civil fucking offense.
Wait, you mean the titty ladies of TikTok would lie to you?
I know.
They're trying to get you blinded by the titties.
It's Owen Schroyer over on InfoWars was basically going through a list of all these people who are on social media that are basically implicating themselves in having been paid money to subvert our laws, which is, we're also going to show the definition of an insurrection and what is, actually, I still got to pull that tab up, actually. An insurrection can be considered a conspiracy to stop the inaction of our laws from happening. That's why they claim that January 6th was an insurrection, because they claim that the people were trying to stop the counting of the whatever the term was for the election to happen. That's not what happened. They were allowed in, and there's a couple people who did, some stupid shit. Those people need to be punished. Everyone else, they were given a fucking walking tour. This is actual insurrection. What is happening here? Actively coordinating the stopping of our lawful removal of illegal immigrants from our country. This is lawful act that is under the purview of the President of the United States to do. And they are actively stopping that from happening. It is a federal law for these people to not be here, and is the constitutional law of our president to remove these people from our country. Those people broke federal law from being here, and President Trump is enacting constitutional law to keep them here, and they are committing an actual criminal insurrection by stopping the legal actions from happening here in this country. Did I explain that well enough? I'm not sure. I feel like
You
I
explained that fucking perfectly.
I feel like I stumbled there a little bit.
No, you didn't. That was spot on. I was just thinking that was the perfect explanation. No, they're saying the same shit on The View also. Oh, it's just a civil offense.
Yeah, it's the new talking point. Yeah, it's a talking point that they're trying to put out. And again,
I don't even understand like what technicality they can get away with even saying that.
It's a flat out lie.
Case.
Yeah, it's just a flat out fucking lie. And yeah, I'd be curious what again, if they're going along with this actual conspiracy to commit an insurrection on this nation, keeping our federal agents from being able to perform their lawful duties and committing people who have capturing people who have committed crimes, which it's a federal crime under Title 18 to come into this country legally. And
I doubt they will be held in prison for months and years on end with no charges. And put in solitary confinement.
Dude, this is another thing. I wasn't even going to talk about this today because we had so much to talk about with all of the riots and shit. But this is another big thing they were talking about on InfoWars, that it was looking very likely that Israel was imminently about to attack Iran. And Blue Coat is saying that it's happening right now.
Oh, shit.
Let me get over here onto the twatters and see if we can find some video of this happening. Yeah, it's wild because the main theme I put into the video description on the title that are we on the brink of civil war here? Which, when I show all the evidence, we're already heading that way. But whatever happens this weekend could spark civil war. And yeah, and I'll present that possibilities. And then it's fucked up. Like all day I've been listening to people talking about this. On top of that, great. Now Israel also wants to bomb Iran and possibly spark a world war. So we could actually find ourselves in the middle of a civil war here in the United States while a potential nuclear world war is happening everywhere else.
Thank God Trump is president during all this. Can you imagine Biden or Kamala as president while all this shit's breaking out?
Oh yeah, they would just let everything just fucking happen.
Mm-hmm.
Israel bomb Iran. Yeah, what's up, Dylan Soup? Just popped in. You just popped in a very cheery moment here.
My Screen King.
Bombing Iran. Let's see if we can find something here. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Pull that down. Still got another super chat I got to cover for Blue Cord there. Man, it has begun, says Brian over here on the twatters. First visuals coming through. Israel is bombing Tehran and Iran right now as a preemptive strike. This is major escalation. It's always hard to tell these young. Well, a lot of times these accounts on these places will like just repeat things like when Pakistan and the fucking red dot Indian people. What the fuck is that country called?
India.
India, my God, holy shit!
Wait, you're serious?
I was serious. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
What country do Indian people live in? That's why I love you, Adam. You make me feel like you make me feel like less of a goldfish brain.
All right. Yeah. India and Pakistan are going at it. There was actually a lot of video that was just being reused from some other bombings and whatnot from like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, but not all of it. I mean, there actually was a very brief Indistan. Thanks there, Robert. Indistan.
Dawn or Blue Court Devil, Dawn or Feather.
situation because expectations.
Yeah, I
were
completely agree with what B said. I hope we don't get dragged into this shit.
No shit. Let's see what this report is saying. Oh, come on. Fucking hell.
It's like your brain buffering.
a little bit lower, but they were still thinking that at some point Trump would change his view, recognize that he can get a good deal, but he doesn't need to get zero enrichment, and he would go for that. Now, I think we're going to go towards a much, much more negative situation because there's not going to.
Here's the thing, and I never really thought about this way. Like there's so many people out there. Either you're pro Israel and you want to help them out, or there's the total opposite side, and people wanted to say, okay, you're just automatically anti-Semitic and you just hate the Jews. I've seen enough evidence now from enough people to show that, look, I don't have a problem with Jewish people, but the Israeli government and Netanyahu is extremely fucking corrupt. I was watching the guys today. They broke down how Netanyahu, ever since I think it's 1992, has been saying Iran is on the brink of obtaining a nuclear warhead. Going back then, Iran is 2 years away. And then another time they'll say Iran is 3 years away. Iran is months away. Iran is weeks away. Iran is over and over they went through this list going all the way back 30 fucking years that Netanyahu has been scaring everyone into saying we need to attack Iran right the fuck now, or they're going to have a fucking nuclear warhead. And I'm in the mindset now of saying, fuck that motherfucker. I don't want to play your fucking wars. I don't want to play your fucking games. I don't want to get into a war with fucking Iran when we don't have to. They made the case to me that the only reason Iran even really hates us, and they say death to America, is because of our close alliance protecting Israel, who's constantly calling for the destruction of fucking Iran. Like, you two motherfuckers. You two motherfuckers, go ahead and go at it. We don't need to have any part of this.
I agree with that. I don't know. I mean, I still think regardless of what Israel does, Iran, they're radical Islamists. They hate the West. They hate Western values. I think that's true regardless. But I definitely think there's Israel derangement syndrome on both sides of the issue. That there are people who think Israel just fucking walks on water and can do no wrong. And then the flip side that thinks they're just the cause of everything wrong in the world. My view is basically let's stay the fuck out of this. Yeah,
exactly. It's
obviously in any conflict where anyone is opposing radical Islam, I'm going to support anyone. However, I think we should kind of, best of luck, pat them on the back, good luck to you, hope you win, but I want us to have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, when you end up seeing the evidence that he's been trying to coax us into a fucking war with them, just lying this entire time. And they played a whole lot of other videos like giving excuses for why we should take other military action as well, and just being proved to be fucking lies. I think if I'm not mistaken, he was actually a big part in he was. Netanyahu was on record of talking about the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, making the point that we need to invade Iraq. And then we did, and it's a pointless fucking war for a long damn time. Was there actually any weapons there? Yeah, I can make the case. I've talked about this before, that there was something there. Now, was it anything imminently dangerous to the United States? No, I don't believe that. That's never the case. So yeah, I don't trust Netanyahu. I'm sick and tired of that shit. And if he wants to start a fucking war with Iran, we just should not have any part of it.
I agree.
Especially since we're gonna look like we're gonna have our own fucking civil war going on over here.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say, is that look at how things aren't going too well over here. So, Israel is perfectly capable of handling their own shit. I wish we had our shit together as much as they do.
Yeah.
They don't need shit from us.
Wait, what, in Israel?
Yeah.
Oh man. No, I don't. Well, they do have their shit together in the way that, because they're all in the same mindset. Yeah, they're all they're all Jewish. There's no concern about people rising up and saying that's they're what is it? We have the Bible. The others have the Quran. What is their book called? The Torah. Yeah, thank you. At least that's not too far off. Is like forgetting fucking India. Did I actually say the Red Dot Indians and couldn't remember the name India?
No, I didn't.
Wild.
I did that once. I was doing a movie review for this movie Dead Silence, and I was like, what are the people called who have the ventriloquist dummies?
Ventriloquist dummies. You couldn't remember what ventriloquist was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, I've got that Twitter live stream set up on the other page over here. So if I see anything else happen over there, we'll pop over there. But before
if they don't take it down for not kissing Elon's ass.
Yeah, right. Before we do that, let's go here, Blue Coat, for another 20. Oh, in this other super chat, he actually said Iran claims Israel is attacking right now, and I saw his regular non-paid chat him saying that before seeing the super chat actually say that.
I think Dr. Gold really hit the nail on the head in this last comment.
Let me see.
Near the bottom.
You're a bottom. Dr. Gold says to be fair,
exit only.
Yeah, Iran does fund a lot of the terrorists that want to wipe out their country, but they should let Trump deal with it.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that Iran is using proxy wars to fight Israel. That's specifically it. They're using Hamas, and I think the Houthis up in the north. Aren't they ran by Iran? And I think Hamas is mostly ran by countries like Qatar. But in any case, I think Iran's involved with Hamas. But it's they're using these terrorist organizations to fight against Israel. But they wouldn't be fucking with us if we weren't supporting Israel as much as we are. That's the reason.
I disagree. They fucking hate America. It's
because dude, I was in Iraq and I saw all the Iraqi shit because it was always like crossed with Israel. When it was like it would be like anti-American shit is always there. Every single imagery I ever saw was be like cross flags because of Israel. It wasn't just hatred for just America. It was because of our connections with Israel. Now, okay, but I mean, this is another thing.
I mean, not saying that didn't happen, but saying that I think that's just because Israel is closer to more Western type values. Like, I think if we weren't doing anything to support Israel, they'd still hate America.
Well, think about it.
These are radical Islamist nut jobs.
Well, think about this, though. The fact of the matter is that there are plenty of Western countries they could be hating on. They could be hating on Great Britain, London, Italy, any single one of these people.
That's like picking on the retarded kid on the short bus. You're not going to go after him. You're going to go after the strong ones.
That's because the retarded kid ain't supporting giving all the money to the bully that the other bully doesn't like. That's what we're doing. We're the biggest supporters of Israel in the world. We are the biggest supporters of Israel in the entire world. That's the reason why we're such a big target. Now, they still don't like the Brits and they still don't like the other people because they still support them, but we are the number one biggest support, and that's why they have hatred of us over all these other countries.
I mean, maybe it gives them an extra reason. It's the cherry on top, but they would hate us regardless. But no, I do agree. Like, I think our support for Israel should have conditions on it, such as do not escalate things into a fucking world war.
Agreed.
But
agreed. Absolutely.
Like I said, thank God Trump is president because, I've had lots of criticism of him domestically, but I think his foreign policy has always been stellar. Like he's shown an ability to be able to handle these sort of situations.
Yeah. And Horns rule. Yeah. What's up over on the Rumble side? Yes. I could make the exact same point that I just did, but yes, trust me. I'm telling you the reason that they hate us, they chant death to America and call us the great Satan because of our support of Israel is the largest reason.
I would say it's
It's-
reason, but not the reason.
It's the main reason that we're the biggest target on their list next to
we
Israel.
would be anyway. We're America.
I'm saying
We're the brass balls.
I'm
We're the
making
swinging
noises.
dick.
Ah! I'm censoring you.
Go after some little, bitch. They're gonna go after the big swinging dick of the world, which is us.
Because we support Israel more than anyone
Ah,
else.
fumble.
I agree with all of you that they would still hate us because we're still infidels, but the main reason is because we're the biggest supporters of Israel in the entire fucking world. That's my opinion. That's on the research I've been doing. I wasn't prepared to make this argument. I have plenty of evidence for everything else we're going to talk about. Someday we can talk about that, and I will be prepared with all of my evidence, and you guys can just talk your opinions while I'll go to the FBI fucking website and prove to you. No. Going back to what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
We didn't take a shot for this, did we? We did not. You had me distracted by Dr. Gold's comment there. So let's go over here.
Oh, sorry, blue card.
Thank you, Blue Code, for the 20. Thank you, buddy. See, I'm not thinking about it too much, so it's okay. Still burns going down though. It's fucking gross. I hate straight vodka.
When do you drink? Since when do you drink straight vodka? I've always known you to be a whiskey.
I
kind of
I
person.
don't have any whiskey in the house. I completely forgot that I finished off my bottle of whiskey last night. So the only liquor I have left in here is just whatever I have left with fucking vodka. Cause I like mixing it with the fucking fruit drinks that I have, little powder packets. All right,
Trump called an emergency meeting of Security Council. Blue Court said.
Yeah, not surprised. Netanyahu is talking right now. Oh, is Netanyahu talking like live? Let me see if I can find something about that. Oh, this is what I'm going to be doing on Saturday. I'm planning on streaming. So by the way, yeah, everybody, the 250th parade, 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army parade is going to start at 7:30 Eastern p.m. on Saturday. I think I'm going to start the show probably a half hour prior because I'm going to assume there's going to be like pre-footage. They're probably going to show like the assembly of everything. Because I mean, dude, it's going to be fucking huge. They're going to have all the fucking weapons. They're going to have the tanks out there, the Bradleys. So they're going to have the helicopters flying down.
They're going to be losing their minds. The left.
They're calling. Here's the thing: is that this is why they're calling it the No Kings Day. That's their thing on Saturday because they think this is a parade for Trump because it's his birthday. It's because it's the 250th fucking birthday of my army. All right, and he loves our army. Yes,
by the way, I just opened X and it looks like all the typical players are involving themselves. Miss Lindsey Graham, she tweeted, "Game on, pray for Israel." Like, I'm like I said, my main view is stay the fuck out of it. However, beyond that, I'm more on the pro-Israel side. But these people make it fucking like they make me want to fucking hate Israel when they get into this shit. Game on, fuck you.
Yeah. Lindsay fucking game on. Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot there, Lindsay. You want us to go to fucking war.
She's probably just drunk again. She had a few too many mint juleps. It's okay. It happens.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I just found it. Yeah, he Netanyahu either did speak or is speaking right now. So let me pull this up and we'll see what Mr. I want to start World War III over here has to say.
Launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called...
That seems very general.
They've backed...
What was that?
That seems very broad to remove this threat. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really down with this shit.
Yeah, well, he said threat to Israel. So what's the threat? Does that mean complete annihilation of Iran?
up their genocidal
I mean, that would be
rhetoric.
nice,
with a-
but
Again, there's another issue right there. Like, is everyone in Iran bad? No. It was when the Ayatollahs and all them took over Iran, dude. Back in like the 60s, there's pictures and video women in bikinis in Iran. Iran only sucked after that when there was the revolution and the fucking extremists, jihadists took over. Other than that, they were a pretty westernized country.
yeah,
Same with Iraq.
we see what radical Islam does to the population.
Yeah.
The program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years,
Again, okay, so
That's
you just
always the excuse.
again, yeah, going back to 1992, and I'm like 95% sure that's the year. At the very least, is all the way back to the 90s. But going back to 1992, he's been saying that Iran is on the verge of developing a fucking nuclear weapon. He's been saying it many dozens of times ever since then, and it still hasn't fucking happened.
rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs.
Based on what evidence? You're just saying it. You're not actually giving us any evidence.
9. In recent months,
99999.
Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year. It could be within a few months.
God, I wish I would have taken a screenshot and video of Owen Schwer talking earlier and showing the entire list, saying, like I said, he said Iran is 2 years away, Iran is 3 years away, and then most recently he was saying Iran is just 3 months away, Iran is 2 months away, and now he's back to Iran. Could be a year, could be 2 years away, all the way back to 1990. Over 30 fucking years he's been saying this shit.
Less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime.
What does
Today,
that have to do with
Jewish-
this? That's just emotional manipulation.
Exactly. And I want to be clear again to
It's
everybody
like
who's
bringing up slavery.
everybody who's watching. I'm not an anti-Semite. I'm not. I love the Jewish people, but this motherfucker right here is trying to start World War III. That's what I'm worried about.
Don't even say
Stay
that.
free.
We know you're not. That's crazy.
Uses to be a victim of
No,
a
like
nuclear
I said,
Holocaust
I'm
perpetrated
reasonably
by the-
pro-Israel, but I ain't down with this shit.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I believe that Israel has a right to exist. The Israeli people have a right to be there. Whether where the borders should be is a whole nother conversation. But no, this motherfucker, I don't agree with this at all. He's been lying too much for too fucking long. I do not trust this guy.
Iranian regime. Now, as prime minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran.
Okay, so it sounds like he's trying to say like their goal here is to tear apart their nuclear creation system, everything that has to do with that. Now, again,
I don't know about this. Those
I
are
want
some crazy bitches in Iran.
Yeah, and I want to see the fucking evidence. For the exact same reason, like I said, going all the way back to 1992, he says Iran is 3 years away from nuclear bomb, provided no damn evidence. So again, right here, he's not providing any fucking evidence, and he's also not even showing us. I can't trust him. I can't trust that what he's saying is that they specifically only targeted their nuclear research facilities. How can we trust that after all the times he's lied to us?
Fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000 of those ballistic missiles within 3 years.
Where's the proof?
Marco Rubio made a statement that we were not involved in this. He's saying,
All right. I'm done. Do you want to watch any more of this, or do you think that's enough?
whatever you want.
I just
feel like I sent you in the chat Rubio's statement.
All right. Dude, I'm so impressed with Rubio. I did not like that guy initially, especially like going back to the 2016 election. I thought he was a fucking slime bag. I thought he was
When he malfunctioned.
Yeah, he malfunctioned, but all around, like he seemed like a fucking rhino. But I heard somebody say that, and I would actually be absolutely down for the next election, have it be JD Vance and Marco Rubio for VP. I'd be down for that.
I just want Vance. I don't care who's next to him. I'm so ready for President Vance.
True. But
I had no opinion about JD Vance when he was announced, and damn, do I love him now.
I had no clue who he was. I'm sure I've heard his name, but I had no clue who he was. And then I found out he's fucking 8 years younger than me and a fucking Marine. I'm like, yes, let's fucking go.
Yeah, he's awesome. And he does not back down an inch, which is what I love.
Yeah. Oh, dude, his fucking confrontation with fucking Zelensky in the Oval
Office.
Oh, chef's kiss, dude. Fucking great.
My God. It was erotic.
We'll go back to this, but of course, all the left wing media. I saw like the idiot fucking nighttime show hosts and whatnot trying to say, oh, it was SNL who tried to like do a skit where like Zelensky was trying to talk and then Trump and JD just kept on interrupting him because they only selectively showed that one shot and ignored the whole 40 fucking minutes of Zelensky not shutting the fuck up and disrespecting us and making all kinds of demands of what the U.S. needs to do.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Ugh, I can't stand that guy.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see Marco Rubio, a potential future VP, maybe future president. Sorry, man. Tonight, Israel took unilateral action against Iran. We are not involved in strikes against Iran, and our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Israel advised us that they believe this action was necessary for self-defense. Bullshit. President Trump and the administration have taken all necessary steps to protect our forces and remain in close contact with our regional partners. Let me be clear. Iran should not target U.S. interests or personnel. All right. So I see what they're doing there because, man, we still have a huge fucking embassy right on their border in Iraq. So yeah, if they want to fuck around and try to claim that we were involved in this, then this is a statement that needs to be made by our Secretary of State.
This really goes to show just how consequential the election was, because thank God Trump is president right now.
Yeah.
We would be in World War fucking 3 otherwise.
Yeah. We would have fucking Kamala fucking Harris and Tim Walz fucking horse cum jizz sucker. Fucking would be they'll be fucking telling our troops to stand down. Our troops can't fucking do anything, and then they'll just be saying all the dumbest shit to stoke the fucking flames. That just push things even further for stuff. Yeah, it's wild, man. Fucking wild. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if we don't get fucking dragged into this mess.
Yeah. What's up, Surgeon Shark over on the Rumble side? Vance is the biggest upgrade from Mike Pence. No shit.
It lets you show Rumble comments now?
Yeah, you can get Rumble comments on here.
No.
They won't, but the dumbest fucking thing. StreamYard will do Rumble comments, but you can't show Rumble rants, the version of Super Chats over there.
Weird.
Yeah, so
weird.
It's weird. Okay, fucking donkey face. AOC. Blue Cord will sometimes pop over on the Rumble side, like especially when I do my my Vets Investigating Paranormal channel, because we're not monetized over there. So like last night, he dropped a Rumble rant over on there. What I'll do is I'll just screen share over there. So you still.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so I'll still honor. Like, dude, any Super Chats, Rumble rants, I'm going to honor every single dollar you guys are willing to give your hard-earned dollars for my stupid fucking drunk ass to get paid to fucking sit here, talk, and drink.
I learned so much from this guy.
Was the coolest thing? Like, I just figured out like the best way, because I paid for all the best shit. So I got my Stream Deck, I've got my Elgato lighting and everything, and so now I have the ability when I can change my entire scenery here. Like right now, it's all blue set up for this show, but when I do my paranormal show, I'll change all the lights to red.
Ooh.
Like that. And it still looks blue because I have these lights right here that I bought.
Nice.
And and I have red filters I can swap those out for, so it'll be an entirely red background. So
yeah, Greg made it all nice in here. It's blue now.
yeah, but you don't have an Elgato Stream Deck to just push buttons and have all the color change, do you?
You got a bougie bitch like I am. Yeah.
You damn right. You damn fucking right, man.
I did want to get that nice webcam you have, but I got a new phone instead, so this is basically my new camera.
There you go. Yeah. You just gotta like one thing you gotta do is get that fucking mic up to your cocksucker hole there, and maybe a
Oh really? Sorry.
Yeah.
Now you fucking tell me.
No. Like I was gonna give shit to Greg for it too, because I mean this has just been a way that you guys have been doing it for a long damn time. But if you want to up your game, you gotta.
Is that better,
dude? I'm giving you shit, but yeah, trust me. Like the best way. The thing is, they call it the fist rule. At the very least, you want to have one fist.
It doesn't read. Oh, I bet you know a thing or two about that.
Yeah. I've never. No, I'm not going to go there. This is a.
You never what?
Fisting.
I would hope you never. Oh, why does that even need to be said? Same, but why does that need to be said? I've never. I feel like that should be the expectation that I've never.
I don't know, but I mean, there apparently there are chicks who are into it. I'm like, I've never met one.
Dudes who are into it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. Oh yeah, my puke sound effect doesn't work. I know that.
I refuse to believe that is.
Oh, good. Oh wait, no, wrong one.
No, God!
I refuse to believe that that's a thing that people do.
It's messed up, dude. I don't get it. Mikey, you just want Adam to teach you?
Teach me what, bitch? I'll teach him how to cook.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye on what's going on over there in Iran. Man, how long have we been streaming now already? We've already been going for an hour and 18 fucking minutes, and I haven't even got... I have 30 fucking tabs. Like, dude, I was already, like, in the mindset, like, we're not going to get through half of what I want to talk about, and we haven't even gotten to, like, 10% yet.
He is king of all tabs.
Dude. I mean, well, for this topic, I really wanted to be very in-depth to talk about everything on here. Oh, and, okay, yeah, so I was talking about what we're going to do the show on Saturday. Like I said, it's going to start at 7:30 Eastern. I will probably start the show at 7 o'clock Eastern. The parade will start a half hour after that. And what's going to happen is I'm going to be primarily showing the parade, but I'm also going to be keeping an eye on some streams to see what's popping off around in places like LA. Because they're saying is the no Kangs, quote unquote, peaceful protest.
And I will be there.
That we're expecting there's going to be some fucking violence going on. You better get your fucking ass out if you see anything happening out there, dude. You see anything start going off, you better get the fuck out. Like, dude, there's a show I was watching. They had boots on the ground the other night doing a live stream, and this guy, he just started asking some questions, and man, he got mobbed so fucking quick. And this guy was no chicken, but he had to get out of there because yeah, he was about to get fucked up. These people will not mess around, dude. You got to be very fucking careful. Before we get back to the conversation here, Blue Cord Devil with another fucking 20. Do you think with all of this shit going on, those tanks, etc., will have combat loads? That's so like for the parade. Yeah, probably not. I would imagine not. I don't think they. Yeah, again, they already okay. So the No Kings protest, the No Kings event is actually like publicly spread. And in fact, one of the things we're going to talk about, the Walmart heiress is actually somebody who's involved in promoting this stuff. Took out an entire full page ad somewhere, spread it across the country to promote the No Kings protest. It's going to happen all over the country. So I'm not shopping at Walmart anytime soon, which sucks because here at Lake of the Ozarks and Osage Beach, we either have Walmart or Target. There's no other big places other than that. So kind of limited. But yeah, in fact, I talked to Blue Cord here. He asked me what I thought was going to happen. I legitimately thought this is going to fizzle out real quick. But looking into it now, there's a lot of big money being put into this. It's very well coordinated. There's definitely somebody who's funding it. You know,
The memo went out. Summer of Love 2.0.
Yep. It's a last ditch effort by these globalist scumbags who are fighting for their power life. If they lose these immigrants, then they are going to lose all their fucking power when it comes to the next census. That's their main thing. Is they need the census to show there's more people in places like California and New York than there really is. They need a fucking phony voting block. That's the main reason why else is happening. Next census rolls around and all these people have been deported. All 30. We're believing now that's a conservative number. 30 million people here illegally. It could be actually way more than that now, by the numbers that we've been seeing. So, Blue Coat, I retract my statement. I do believe that this is gonna be pretty big. I think it's pretty big because there's some big money out there. My main point was because USAID was actually funding a lot of the protests. And now that that's gone, they don't have that, but there's big money people out there who, they're fighting to keep their power and they're willing to do whatever they can, including destroy this fucking country. Well, after that long-winded fucking response, thank you, Blue Cord. Cheers. What do you think, Mikey, about what's going to happen coming up?
I think remember what who was it? Kamala or Maxine Waters or one of these bitches said in 2020, don't let up. They're not going to let up. They're not going to stop. I think the memo went out once again for the same thing, and it's just going to go fucking on and on.
Yeah. Well, so with that situation, it's Maxine Waters who said, if you see any people from this administration in a restaurant, at a gasoline station, you create a crowd and you tell them they are not welcome. That's calling for That's calling for these people who they know they're violent. To be violent against people from the administration. And then like all these people now are guilty of this, especially like now you got Hakeem Jeffries, you got Cory Booker, all these fucking people out there saying incredibly inflammatory shit about our federal agents, about us. And then completely also dismissing everything that's going out there as far as what's happening in the streets right now, like places like LA. This, I believe, right here is just a simple montage of what's just happening over the weekend. Not even like this been going for 5 fucking days, and I hope that's not going to play an ad.
The LA County Police say that they have it under control. Carrying a flag is not illegal, as you know.
It is when it's on top of a burning fucking vehicle that you might have set on fire and destroyed.
It happened in 1992 was so different from what we're seeing now. I mean,
really,
that was a real riot.
Video after video has shown that these agents are the ones provoking protesters, and also
that's what I've been told.
As they're literally just trying to fly by and avoid any contact. And this guy's just hurling rocks at every single fucking federal agent's vehicle that drives by.
Aggression by these protesters that later video shows people were not aggressive.
We are having an administration that's targeting peaceful protests, people that are there to protest. The president is sending the
targeting the peaceful protest. It's funny. I see violent protests that's destroying property, and I don't see a single cop around trying to even stop them. This is wild.
No, that's what we're saying. They just get to run free and do whatever the fuck they want, and break the law however they want, and there's never any consequences.
Yeah.
The National Guard, because he doesn't like the scenes. He doesn't like the scenes of people peacefully protesting. Peaceful protests, people that are there to protest. The president is sending the National Guard because he doesn't like the scenes. He doesn't like the scenes of people peacefully protesting.
He doesn't like the scenes of seeing LA literally burning, as we're seeing right here. All right, let's listen to Gay Egg Boy. All right, I'm sure you don't have any problem with me picking on him for being gay, right?
Get the fuck out of here. He's not just gay. He's a faggot.
He's a severe faggot.
Unrest is isolated. LA is home to millions of people Most of them are having a normal day here on Sunday.
You've heard reports that there are riots on the streets of Los Angeles. That is not what's happening across the city of Los Angeles.
Governor Newsom's right. There wasn't.
It's not happening across the city. It's just in an isolated area where police are being attacked, giving concussions, and shit is burning to the fucking ground, and dozens of people are being injured, and dozens of places are being fucking looted. It's only in a secluded area, so it's okay. It's okay. It's not the whole city.
Anything like a riot happening on Friday, Saturday.
We just witnessed a protester thanking a National Guardsman for his service here in California.
LAPD.
Oh, really?
Oh, good for you.
Most estimates had this under control last night.
No, I don't think the National Guard is needed now. Things in LA are calm. There was a protest that got a little unruly late at night.
There's no violence where.
Late at night, too. This is broad fucking daylight we're looking at here.
Anybody that was protesting hit anybody, shot anybody, threatened anybody. It's nothing has happened.
What is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn.
Most of those
Yeah, I love that one. Oh, it's just people having fun watching cars burn. It's like a barbecue or cooking weenies.
These motherfuckers, because it doesn't affect them. Because they're in their fucking gated communities and it doesn't affect them. Like you see these people, the working class, having to get to work and they're unable to with these psychos blocking the roads and all that shit. But because it doesn't affect them, it's mostly peaceful.
Oh, man, that's another video that I know should be somewhere in my... The black mom. The black mom, is that the one you're thinking of?
Mm-hmm. I can send it to you.
Yeah. So drop that in the private chat. Anybody who hasn't seen
people.
Yeah, that one really got my blood boiling.
demonstrators were very peaceful. They were chanting, they were shouting. People were driving by, honking their horns.
Yeah, driving by, honking their horns. It's perfectly peaceful. Yeah, that's that's not the definition of a peaceful protest. Go suck a dick. That's and it's fucking crazy, man. I'll see. I don't know how long this video is, but Crowder put this one out. I'll just play this real quick. I just want to emphasize what we're actually watching, because I actually saw people. I can't remember if it was someone replying to a post that I put out, or at least is one that I might have replied to. But somebody put a post out that had 4 pictures of violence shit that was happening, and the person's excuse and reply was, "This is the same pictures that are just going around. It wasn't that widespread. It's very isolated fucking incidents." Oh, really?
Gee.
I don't care if by your definition this is isolated. This is a lot of fucking violence, a lot of fucking damage.
It's not legal to follow an illegal order, dumb shit. How do you keep...
Do you understand what the definition of a legal order is? Like, an illegal order right there would be to fucking kick your goddamn fucking ass. That would be an illegal order, but I would still happily fucking do it.
Your mouth shut if you don't know how it works.
Yeah, I'll call you later.
Just show them some respect.
Oh, okay.
Shouting.
Hey, go f your mother.
This is the wild one. This is very clearly the evidence right here that these officers were told to stand down. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why they took position underneath this fucking bridge and left all their cars out there to just be exposed. But these cops were just stuck there. They couldn't do anything. Why the fuck weren't they doing anything? Because they were told to stand down.
Yeah, they were probably given the order.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the LAPD has this underhand.
Oh yeah, something they're renowned for.
Yeah, they've got total control.
They are very, very experienced in riot control.
We are having an administration that's targeting peaceful protests.
Yeah. And you
He
never
doesn't like
see
the
these people
scenes
get
of
arrested.
people peacefully protesting.
Okay, a lot is repeating what we already watched. Yeah, that's so peaceful. So peaceful. What's up, Andrew Wordna? Thank you very much. Yes, hit that like button, guys. Hit that, double tap that like and subscribe if you're new here.
Listen to me, y'all. This motherfucker right here is the best. So you are, I hate to break it to you, he is the best motherfucker ever. So do all the stuff.
Do all that cool
He
stuff.
deserves it, and he works very hard.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's trying to think of something funny to fucking.
No, I love you, you bastard.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Yeah, okay, so again, everything is peaceful, right? Everything is peaceful. Even the mayor said it's peaceful in LA. Yeah, and then she dropped this.
I wanted to let the city know that I have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles to stop the vandalism, to stop the looting. Many businesses have now been affected by or vandalized.
Really? Yeah, and this guy.
Businesses that were looted. And I think that if you drive through downtown LA, the graffiti is everywhere and has caused significant damages.
You caused it, you what?
Properties.
Significant damage? But I thought we were just told that there was no damage. It was all completely peaceful. So
yeah, it's peaceful until it starts to affect them.
Which one is it, Mayor Bass? Is it a peaceful demonstration or is it violent and there's destruction all over the fucking place? Which one is it? Because I'm pretty sure it can't be both. And we got Maxine fucking Waters here, who just, wow, she just can't seem to stop stepping on her own fucking lady dick.
And even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot, nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so when martial law is called, I'm going to say, I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know.
On the street.
And I went from downtown detention back out into the community, talking to people.
The community.
What happened in Compton, what happened in Inglewood. So, first of all, get it straight and don't just rely on what you're being told or the few incidents that you saw.
Yeah, those 2 incidents. There's only 2 incidents. But also at the same time, there was not any violence whatsoever. But according to her, there was 2 incidents. That's
it.
That's it.
And they were, 2 mostly peaceful incidents.
Yeah. Everything that we just saw right there were only 2 incidents across the 3 videos that I just played. Only 2. They're in the exact same 2 places, everybody. Don't believe your lying eyes and ears when you see all these fucking videos that are just clearly just 2 incidences where absolutely no violence was happening. No one was being hurt. Nothing was being thrown at anything. Nothing was being destroyed. According to Maxine fucking Waters here. Who also managed to do this. Because she cares so much. So she went in and demanded that she be allowed into an ICE facility.
No, I want you to. Hello. Congressman, I just came to use my congressional authority.
My congressional authority.
All visitors. Excuse me, I need to get in. Contact our public appeal. I need to get in.
Look at that look at her face.
What are you Congresswoman? I just David Werta. Right.
She was so demoralized.
Would a congressperson?
She was so demoralized. She's like, wait a minute. I said I'm Congresswoman Waters and you didn't listen to me?
And she's had that same fucking Party City wig since the 80s. It's
Right.
time for a new one.
Look, this is committing a federal crime. She literally just tried to forcefully push her way into a federal fucking building. She's lucky as shit they didn't snatch her up, pull her in, and put her in fucking cuffs.
What sort of insurrection is this?
What are you hoping to do, Congresswoman?
That mug.
I just want to see David Werta. Right, 6, 7.
Would a congressperson normally be able to enter the...
Normally, yes.
What is happening here?
No, normally they don't, because you're not anything that fucking special. Yes, you're a congressperson, but you still need to make a fucking appointment. You want to go into a goddamn fucking federal facility that you don't have authorization to be in. This ain't how it fucking works.
I'm so sick of these fucking people. I'm so sick of these fucking people. I would just love somebody to ask them, what's the goal of this? Because we know what the goal is, but they aren't going to admit that. So what is the goal? What are you protesting? No borders, just full open borders, let everyone in, deport no one.
Well,
I have no answer to that, of course.
For Maxine Waters and all the other Democrats who live in places like California and New York, it's their careers.
Oh, and I sent you in the chat the woman trying to get to work with these fucking I hate these people.
Yeah, this is the most disgusting thing here of all, because it's just white fucking liberals, man.
Who have black squares on their Instagram and Black Lives Matter, and you see how much their words mean.
This fucking soy boy right here needs to get punched so fucking hard for what he says here. I will bet anything this is a Democrat. This woman right here is probably most likely a fucking Democrat, and they
maybe not anymore.
Not anymore. Hashtag walk away. Look at the faces he keeps making. The face. Oh, I want to punch him so fucking bad. I'll bet that's his mom.
Yeah.
What about my kids? Look at this. That's what happens to my kids. But you can if you could just move out the way. You're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing to do? No, it's not.
How do y'all as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work.
Work.
Punch that fucking pointy fucking nose right to his goddamn skull, dude.
Because he, lives off of daddy's dime and his trust fund, probably on the Upper East Side.
Oh, no, he lives with mom. That's his mom right there. I guarantee he probably sleeps on her fucking couch. He lives with mom. Oh, no, not work. Work. I get paid $200 a day to be here. You need to go to work. Oh, no, poor you.
Let me tell you.
So you don't care about stopping black
Look at that.
I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
Oh, I hate these people.
Let me tell you what else. The woman on the right, trust me on this. I know what's up. The woman on the right, is probably a native New Yorker. She is from there. And these motherfuckers are not. They're probably from fucking Connecticut. And these are the type of people who have invaded this fucking city. The city has been destroyed by people like this. These fucking champagne communists with their fucking trust funds, shitting on everyone else who have to work, who have lives, who need some sort of semblance of order in their city. But they don't, because once again, it doesn't affect them.
Absolutely.
I love her, by the way. She's amazing.
I've never heard of her.
That's funny. I had never heard of her when I did an event with her a couple years ago. And I was like, holy shit. She's amazing. She's a real one.
A Hispanic chick arguing alongside with a black chick against two fucking white liberal fucking commies.
You see, though, how their words mean nothing, how their ideology means nothing. It is just an excuse for total control and total conformity and total authoritarianism. They mean nothing about who's black and who's white and who's gay. It means nothing to them. It is just a weapon to enforce their agenda with. They meant none of it.
It is complete and total utter fucking bullshit. You're 100%
what
right.
Happened about with listen to black women and white privilege and white people need to listen and all this bullshit.
She's commenting down here about Israel launching against Iran.
He tweeted, he was like, should America get involved? And he put a poll. It was like 90% said no.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, it's yeah. I mean, obviously, we're sick and tired of all the fucking wars, and like we're already dealing with the war that you're with fucking Palestine. You want to get us into another one? Fuck you! Oh, we're getting back on another topic that I might have actually lost followers for, because if you talk either good or bad about Israel, someone's going to be angry about it. And
yeah, you're not allowed to have any nuance.
You're not at all. Absolutely not. It's fucking wild though. Yeah, these fucking people. Yeah, I mean, again, talking the example. I mean, you came from that fucking mentality. I was actually thinking of when we were still looking at doing this about Pride Month and LGBT, about having Carrie Smith come on along with you, because I still want to have both of you guys on at the same time. I mean, you guys are just like best friends anyway, so
let's do it.
It'd be great to have both of you on to go back and forth. But yeah, I want to be able to have a good conversation with y'all about, you know, the left-wing mentality, where they come from, and what it was like for you guys. Because yeah, perfect example, both of you guys went through hell being ostracized after you decided to break away from them. And yeah, it's like only if you're in the exact same mindset with them will they accept you, which is wild. I mean,
on every single thing, you cannot diverge one word from the script.
Yeah, and that's cult mentality, man. That's Carrie fucking talks about that.
It's the same reason that cults despise people who leave the cult. Someone like Leah Remini with Scientology, or, you know, they hate dissidents because we've seen the inside. We fucking know better than anyone what they're about.
Yeah. Like, I've had both of you on to have this conversation individually, but it'll be great to have both of you on at the same time and have this conversation at some point.
Yeah, I just spent a week with her in Texas. We were talking about you. I was saying we got to all do a show together.
Yeah. I was creeping you out with those fucking pictures merged with you and what's the face?
Oh yeah. The fucking Matthew McConaughey.
That's right.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, because so guys, they did a live stream together in Carrie's house, and you were talking about you didn't think the cowboy hat that you had on was really worked because you guys are in Texas. She wears a cowboy hat all the time, so you put one on. Didn't think that it looked good on you, and she said you got a good Matthew McConaughey look. And then it was like
Matthew McConaughey.
So I went on a grok, and this is my first time doing this. I had no idea how easy it would be. I just snatched up pictures of Mike that he had from his Twitter account, and I said, "Put Matthew McConaughey's face on this." And it worked great.
That's amazing. Oh, thanks, B. It looks great in the cowboy hat. I think I ended up rocking it at the end of the day. Let me say.
I think it looked better when you looked like Matthew McConaughey, but that's just me.
Well, everyone looks better as Matthew McConaughey, asshole. No, you know what I was going to say, though? You know what's funny? The one thing that never changed from when I was a liberal until now is I can never stand the fucking gay shit, even as a liberal.
Really?
I never got along with them. I never liked anything about these people.
Oh, okay. Well, then. I mean, I obviously I can agree. I can't stand them either, so... At least you just managed to find your way out of that crap. What is up, Drew? Here, I'm curious. Is that just regular civilian free fall shoot you got there, or is that somebody doing a Halo jump there? I'd be badass if you want to tell me that you were Halo qualified in the Army. It's something I always wanted to do. Fucking military free fall, dude. That's the fucking badass shit.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I'm scared of heights.
You know what's crazy is actually we were just talking about this a couple weeks ago on the show that I volunteered. I wanted to go to airborne school when I okay, so he's civilian. That's still badass. I've never done a free fall jump at all, not even civilian, but I was airborne in the Army for all 9 years. I keep on saying that, and I keep on forgetting that. On the last year and a half, I was on a permanent profile, which meant I was taken off of jump stats because my fucked up ass knee. But nonetheless, yeah, doing static line jumps, we would jump from about 1,500 feet, not 15,000, 1,500 feet, and your parachute is connected to the aircraft, so it's automatically deployed when you jump out. You get about 3 seconds of free fall, give or take. But I was actually scared of heights too before going in.
Really?
I remember, I'll never forget. I tell a story all the time that one of the last things I did with my family was go to the state fair, and I was going to do the bungee jump, and I didn't do it because I was too scared to bungee jump.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, God damn, like in a couple of months, I'm going to be jumping out of airplanes, at least trying to. And I'm like, I can't even do it. A bungee jump? Fuck. But I eventually actually got over my fucking fear of heights, at least to an extent. I mean, I got a picture. I've done some stupid shit, like stand right on the edge of a rock at the Grand Canyon and shit. Like I look back at those pictures and I'm like, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done
What are you, fucking nuts?
Yeah. nuts
Right.
That's a fucking jump out perfectly good airplane in the Army. So yeah, kind of our thing.
I'm terrified of heights.
Before we continue, Blue Cordell for another $20. Talking about the soy boy with the fucking man bun that we were just watching, who mocks people because they actually have a 9-to-5 fucking job. He doesn't sleep on her couch. He sleeps in her bed. That I would agree with. His nose is perfect for a broken nose. That's right. Oh, he's got a very punchable face. Very fucking punchable.
I know. I can't fucking stand these people. These are the people that destroyed New York.
Yeah. Well,
it sucks for people like me. Like, I'm born and raised in New York City. I guarantee you that woman is an original New Yorker too, and it fucking sucks that these people just came in and invaded and took over our beautiful hometown.
Yeah, after it went through shit, absolute crap storm back before Rudy took over. Rudy came in and fixed it, and then the Dems managed to get back in there again, fucked it up all over again. So yeah, it's crazy. But okay, so we're gonna do this video, and just imagine that this is that little fucking pencil neck, fucking pointed nose, little fucking soy boy bitch that we were just watching.
Hey, help me, please. Holy.
Yeah, that's right.
You got him. You got him. Enough.
Are you okay?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'll be right back. Hey, come here.
No. I think he's out enough.
Cheers.
Cheers, bitch.
Yeah, you're not even drinking the hard stuff, you fucking pussy.
I got shit to do tomorrow.
Oh, what? Like you actually have a job? No, neither of us have real jobs. You don't have a real job. Shut up. Neither of us do that. That's okay.
What were we bitching about? I forgot.
Well, we're about to bitch about this bitch. Have you seen this video?
No.
So I'm just gonna play and let you think about it.
We are not pawns for Donald Trump's agenda. Why now? It's because the military was called upon innocent protesters.
Out! Get out!
We serve the people of the United States. The Constitution.
And under that, you serve the commander in chief, who is President Donald J. Trump.
Constitutional rights are being stripped and just denied. Stripped and just denied.
Hold on. I do want to clarify. I want to make sure I'm hearing her right here. So she's talking about rights are being stripped, I think.
States. The Constitution. These constitutional rights are being stripped and just denied, and the military will not be pawns to that. So I'm calling upon the conscience of military members who.
What rights? What rights are being stripped? Do I need to go back to U.S. Code 18 that we were talking about earlier? I think I might have that number wrong. Do I need to show the U.S. Code again? That shows that if you enter this country fucking illegally, that is a federal fucking crime that has actual penalty to it. That includes a fine and fucking time in jail besides being kicked the fuck back out.
You got to get these bitches out of the military.
This is a sergeant. That's what really pisses me off more than anything else.
Oh my God.
If it's just some junior enlisted, okay, sure. This is somebody who had to go through the NCO Academy. I don't know what they call it now. It used to be called the PLDC, the Primary Development Leadership Course when I was in. This fucking person is an NCO, a leader in our fucking military.
Who served previously and now. We have a conscience, we have a mind, and we have a duty and moral obligation to say no and resist evil. We are not.
There is no moral obligation in the military. You do what you're fucking ordered to do. Morality is nothing. It doesn't mean anything when it comes to lawful fucking orders, which is what's being fucking given. That's it. Lawful orders. If you're being told something illegal, then yeah, you can deny the illegal orders. But at this point, it is the constitutional requirement of the president. It's not just something he can do. It's the job of the fucking president to protect our nation from invaders, protect our borders, and do not allow people to be here illegally. It is his constitutional obligation to do that. He is removing people who have entered this country illegally. They have committed a federal fucking crime for being here. That's what's happening. This dumb fucking bitch here has no understanding of that. She is not a fucking true soldier. She has not been properly trained. I have no fucking... I will say this. Here's what's fucked up actually about this. So this is dropped by Benny Johnson, who did the investigation on this. Breaking, the Pentagon has just confirmed to me that this Army soldier in this video was discharged from the Texas National Guard 5 years ago on June 5th, 2020. Quote, protesting or demonstrating in uniform is strictly forbidden under the Army Uniform Code.
Gee.
But this is what really pisses me off, because when I first saw this, I could have easily just assumed this is somebody who got recruited under the Biden administration and went through those years to believe that it's perfectly okay to say these things. No, this person entered in Texas, was in the Texas National Guard, and entered under Trump. There needs to be a fucking investigation into that fucking unit, that you have somebody in this mentality, that you got somebody like this is actually being promoted to be a leader of soldiers, and it's saying that you can willfully and you just morally, if you think something is immoral as far as orders go, then you don't have to listen to them because of your morality. Go suck a fucking dick. I am sick and tired of these TikTok fucking warriors. Yeah. These TikTok fucking wars. I found other articles. I don't think, again, I think I failed on this part. I had so many articles in my fucking Microsoft Matrix that I think a lot got lost in the shuffle, but
your spreadsheet.
Yeah, there's other people who fucking looked in further. Apparently, she came here. Her parents came here illegally. Her parents were illegal immigrants, and that's why she's so passionate about it. I'm sure she managed to get her citizenship, though, even though she was brought here illegally. Her parents should not have fucking been here. She managed to slip through the system and managed to join the military and probably got her citizenship that way. But her parents, scam. Yeah, her parents, yeah, that's it is. Yeah, your parents bring you here illegally, and then you're still allowed to join the military and get your citizenship. That is a fucking scam. It's one thing if you go through the proper measures to come here and you join the military to get your citizenship. If you take the proper measures, I'm okay with that. But just because you got brought here by your fucking parents, who should not have been here, who jumped the fucking fence or however the hell they did it, should not give you the right to become. She clearly has no loyalty to that uniform or that flag on her shoulder. She clearly doesn't. She is not loyal to this country. These people should not be in our military. Besides that, she was a desk jockey too. She's fucking what we call a PO, personnel other than grunt. She was a fucking some sort of a desk clerk or something. So she's wearing the uniform out there. It's nothing but fucking show. She is being, it's wrong what she's doing wearing the uniform. Another fucking brain fart. I can't think of the fucking word. You're not allowed to just put the uniform on for political protests. After having been out, she's been out for 5 years. I would assume there's probably nothing against this. She's not going to face any actual fucking consequences by us, unfortunately. But if she was still in, yeah, absolutely. She would have got more than likely at least what's called an Article 15. She would have been demoted and possibly even a dishonorable discharge for saying the things she's saying, especially for especially for instigating the idea that you should not listen to the direct orders of the commander-in-chief of the military.
Crazy. The moment they start preaching about morals, you know some crazy shit's coming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wasn't it like it was fucking donkey face AOC who I gotta get a donkey sound effect for just whenever I talk about her. Yeehaw, yeehaw. She said it's okay to not be factually right as long as you're morally right. I believe that's pretty much exactly the quote she said when she was talking about climate change. Because admitting they don't have all the facts right when they try to make the claim that, oh, the earth is going to die in like 10 years or anything like that. But it doesn't matter if they're right factually, as long as you're morally, because they're trying to save the world.
Oh, yes, of course. It's so funny, by the way, if you were to watch that Al Gore climate change documentary today,
yeah,
every one of his claims has been proven to be total bullshit.
And that's
I remember I was watching that with a friend of mine a couple years ago, because that movie came out like when I was a kid or something, and he was like, in the next year it will never snow again on Mount Kilimanjaro. And so I looked it up. I'm like, does it still snow there? I was like, oh, it's snowing there right now.
Oh, the polar bears, they're all gonna die. Oh, there's an actual website that keeps track of polar bears specifically. Oh, and they're thriving. There's way more now than there was back then.
Gee.
Crazy. He said the shorelines will be completely gone. Oh, let's see. Are the shorelines still there? Yeah, the shoreline's still there. Oh, and he bought property on the shoreline that he said was going to be gone. It's almost like he doesn't believe what he's fucking saying. An inconvenient truth is what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, a friend of mine got me to watch that movie when I got out of the army, and that's what got me into believing that shit. That's what got me into
They are experts at media manipulation.
Yeah.
That probably got a lot of people into it.
Yep. So yeah, that's actually what
they made us watch that in school, but I slept through it.
They made you watch it in school. That's fucked up.
Oh, it was fucked up, all the shit that would happen in school. Like when I was in school, in public school in New York for high school, the history teacher illegally took the class on a trip to Cuba to learn about how wonderful socialism is.
Oh, fuck.
My parents were like, fuck no, you're not going to that.
Wow. Yeah, that's that right there is fucking wild.
And then the school had communism club. And so the teacher like got in trouble for breaking the law and doing this. And he was like, well, I'm a communist and I just had to go see Fidel Castro one more time before he died.
Dude, I mean, we think that's wild, but now we actually got to a point now where they're secretly behind closed doors giving kids the jab and encouraging them to transition and give themselves fucking put on dresses and shit for little boys. It's disgusting what they're fucking doing.
It's so fucking sick.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm chewing in your ear.
You're good, dude. What's up, Wayne Rowe? Low IQ minefield walker. Absolutely. Laszlo, the instigator's in the house. What's up? She was discharged years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago, back in 2020, she's discharged. I didn't see what kind of discharge it was though, but also I do want to point out, like I was saying, the fact that she's clearly very young in the military. In the National Guard, it's very hard to make rank as far as leadership roles go in the National Guard, because you have to have people either quit or die for a slot to open up for people to move up. So her being as young looking as she is, for her career, I think she was in the army for either 4 or 5 years, to be able to make NCO, to be able to make sergeant. You really have to be fucking hot shit, because you're competing against a lot of other fucking specialists to get that rank. Guarantee that was a DEI move. Guarantee she got it because she was a female fucking Hispanic. That was the only damn reason why she got promoted. I fucking guarantee it.
It's infuriating.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got a super chat up here from Sea Striker. Thank you,
Sea Striker,
for the 499. Says quote, we serve the Constitution, unquote. When have these people cared about the Constitution? Only when it suits their needs. That's it.
Everything is situational to them.
Yep, situations are situational, as Pat McAfee likes to say. And they don't give a flying rat's ass. They'll say that Trump is being unconstitutional when just like 5 minutes before that they'll say something incredibly anti-constitution. It's wild to me. Yeah, these stupid motherfuckers will talk about, we need to take all the guns away, and then at the same time say, oh, but no, we need to follow the Constitution and save all these people because the Constitution says that somehow these people need to stay here. Where does it say that illegal aliens need to stay in the United States? So, yeah, that's wild. Thank you very much for the $5, everybody. Social.
Thanks, Striker. 1 second. I need to grab my stash of more nicotine mints. I'm quitting vaping. It's terrible.
You nicotine fiend, you.
The only thing keeping me sane are nicotine mints, the patch, and I got these like quit sticks that's like flavored air.
Oh fuck!
But I sucked on it so much it lost all flavor.
It actually has like
I
nicotine.
teed that up for you. No, that's nothing. It's just like it's like a straw basically.
Oh,
I teed that up for you, by the way.
What, you just want me to make another fucking generic gay joke or something?
I was expecting it.
Yeah,
Okay, get ready to see. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Try to find a sound effect, but I don't think it. I mean, okay.
Gay!
Do that. Look at Mikey here, the only gay man I've ever known that wants you to pick on him for being gay. Because it's funny as fuck. Godspeed. Who's leaving? Homeschool says, I remember when it was global cooling, then global warming, and now it's climate change. Yeah. That's another point that I make to people, and they just won't fucking believe it. I put a video out on the TikToks. We do have TikTok now at Vets Talkin, drop the G, all the good stuff. It's the same as everything else. And it's been picking up numbers, and I put out one that had a video of a girl who, we played it on here the other week, I think, who had played a montage, a supercut of Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, and more, saying that that we need stronger borders and we need to get rid of people who are here illegally. There was a comment on there, was a reply on there that said, "Oh, this is clearly AI." They actually did not. They actually legitimately think that none of these people, that Clinton, Obama, or anything like that, were ever tough on the border. Trump was the first president ever to fucking be tough on the border and want to get rid of illegal immigrants. Only time ever. I have replied with a video that's 10 years old, the exact video of Obama saying we need to strengthen our borders and we need to remove illegal aliens. Of course, the person never replied. I'll bet the person probably never even watched the fucking video. But this is actually what these people think. They're so dumb. They're so dumb and ingrained in their ways. They're so stuck in the matrix and their reality that you can show them a video that's 10 years old and they're still going to think that it's fake and AI, because they live in a world now where Trump is an evil dictator who is only racist and only wants to get rid of brown people. And that's it. Obama never did. Obama was always welcoming people with open arms until the Democrats went too far. This is the thing that I was getting at when I was talking with Mikey. Mail brings back up Mikey. All right, so I was just getting on the point and talking about the fact that Obama, Clinton, both Clintons were at least like on paper, like being strong about the border, because border was actually always even for Democrats, believe that we need a strong border. And there's actually people who replied to a video that I posted showing Obama 10 years ago saying that we need to strengthen our border. We need to work on immigration. We need to work on removing people who aren't supposed to be here. The person thought it was AI. Actually said it's clearly AI. Trump is the only person in their matrix that they live in. They believe that Trump is the first president ever that actually wanted to be strong on the border. You just completely froze there.
That broke. That maybe I'm AI and you didn't know.
You may be. You're just like the birds. The birds ain't real, and neither are you. You're a figment. You're the figment of our imagination.
Why is this not? Sorry.
All right.
Being a bitch.
Well, it's being gay.
It is.
It's being you.
It's being you. Bitch.
But yeah, it's wild. So, oh man, I think I actually had a point I was really actually going to get with that, and I completely fucking forgot. How long have we been going? 2 hours. 2 hours have been going here.
Sorry, I'm getting this. Why is it frozen?
Mikey's derailing the show.
You're derailing, bitch. No, well, I was gonna say, Bernie Sanders years ago said that open borders is a scheme by the Koch brothers and the 1% and the millionaires to bring in cheap labor and replace the working class.
Yeah. What's wild about Bernie, and I hate the fact that I'm actually from Vermont. That's the reason I left Vermont, because I was there in 2015 when all the Bernie bros wouldn't shut the fuck up about Bernie for the election. And yeah, he is. That's why he's an independent in Vermont. He actually is an independent. He can't run. No one is going to be able to win as an independent. I mean, maybe Trump actually could, but most independents can't run without support from either the Democrat or the Republican Party. He's a fucking straight up communist. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker got married in the USSR, not in Russia. It drives me nuts when people say he got married and honeymoons in Russia. And Mikey's gone. Well, the box for him is still here, but it doesn't give me an option to bring him back on. All right, I'll keep going with that. But yeah, no, he's still honeymoons. I got to look into where it was exactly. It was one of the attaching states of the USSR. All right, you there?
Am I?
I can hear you. I just can't see you. Camera's off.
1 second. Sorry, I don't know what. 1 second.
Back in the USSR is where Bernie Sanders got married, where he honeymoons all the time because he loves communism. Back in the USSR, was it you? It might have actually been Ukraine. Ukraine was part of the USSR. But the point is, Bernie Sanders is a straight up fucking communist, but he does not actually align with all the other ideals of the Democrat Party. So yeah, like you're saying, he called them out when really the entire purpose of bringing the people, and he's gone again. All right. The entire purpose of bringing these people in, the reason that they want all these people is because the Democrats have gone too far too fast. Can't remember who it was. He's the one who created the term the totalitarian tiptoe, which is where you progressively, you incrementally control, you gain control over the nation, over this country. In this case, he's a Brit. But you just do it slow enough, because like the frog in the pot, if you turn it up too fast, then the frog's going to hop out. So they've been incrementally putting in the totalitarianism, and the Democrats just went too far too fast. Especially when it was very exposed in 2020 with COVID, with the Zoom calls. They went too far too fast, and now people are leaving the Democrat Party in droves right now. So that's why they are the ones who have the replacement theory. They need to bring, or they call it demographics is destiny. They need to bring in other people to fill in the people that they have lost from the Democrat Party, like Mike Harlow, like Kerry Smith, like RFK Jr., like all these other people. The walk away movement, hashtag walk away, is 100% fucking real. They are losing Democrats in droves right now. And it's bad enough that they're losing their voting base. So they need to bring in people to now become new voters, which drives me nuts whenever they say that we're kicking out people who are paying taxes. Are they really? Because if they're here illegally, then that means they have a social security number, which means you're giving them the right they can pay taxes, but also that gives them the right, they can have the ability now to get voter registration. So what is it really? But yeah, it's to increase their voting base, but also they need to increase the numbers for the census, because when it shows that California has lost so many fucking people, they're going to lose House seats. They're going to lose control over everything. The Democrat Party will be fucking dead in a short amount of time if they don't maintain this voting base, which is now what they're bringing in illegally. And that's why they are willing to burn this country to the fucking ground right now to maintain these illegal aliens to stay here. Because that's the only people who are going to keep their fucking power in place, is these illegal aliens. What is everyone saying here? I'm going to get up here. What is up? I see Ariel Ballot says, LOL, they're losing Democrats as much as California is losing population. Exactly. No, that's exactly it. That's what I was saying. Also, was it Belarus? Maybe one of the Baltic countries. Yeah, it's a country that I can just never remember. But yeah, no matter what, is one of the USSR, former USSR countries. And like I said, it bugs me because a lot of people try to say, oh, he got married in Russia. It wasn't Russia. It wasn't Russia. So it's the same thing. We got to make sure that we're factually accurate, because that's the thing is that the left is always going to try to find any single little thing that we can get nitpicked on. It doesn't matter that we're 99% right about everything else. If they find one little thing, then they're just going to focus and they're going to fucking just zoom right in on that and say, ha, you were wrong. So look at that. You don't know what you're talking about. We need to be accurate on everything. So that includes with George Floyd, the story that he that he robbed a pregnant woman and pointed the pistol at her pregnant belly. That's not accurate. It's not far off from the actual story. He did hold up a woman in her house with her child in the room watching. I can't remember how old the kid was, but that's one thing that it's horrific. It's a terrible fucking thing for somebody to do, to rob a woman in her home with a child watching. But every single time somebody says that he robbed a pregnant woman, stuck a gun at her pregnant belly, it just delegitimizes it and it gives them ammunition to fight us and call us bullshit. So just, okay, everybody out there, if that's your first time hearing that, please keep that in mind. Trust me, go out there and confirm it. I always say, if I don't bring the receipts, then please do your research to confirm or disprove what I'm saying, okay? But yeah, that's the real story. Find it and show that as evidence if you want to talk to anybody else who wants to say, oh, George Floyd wasn't a bad guy. Bullshit. He robbed a woman at gunpoint with a child in the fucking house. That's bad enough. Doesn't have to be a pregnant one. All right. Blue Cordell for another fucking 20. Thanks so much. Everybody out there, if you're brand new popping in here, we do a drinking game, rules $20 or more, and I take shots. Mikey, who's probably going to pop back in here at some point when he stops being gay. It's never going to happen. Gay says, look up Tom Homan educating AOC on illegal crossings of the border. Her face was hilarious. That's a great one, dude. That is actually a great one because, I mean, I have it right here. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what he quotes because, yeah, at this is back under the Biden administration, and she's grilling him as the former head of CBP. And she says, it's not illegal to be a human being, sir. And he says, U.S. code, 8 U.S. code 1325. Yeah. Improper entry by an alien. And yeah, the face, yeah, exactly what Blue Cordell was saying. The look on her face is like, oh fuck, he actually knows what he's talking about. I just got made to look like a fucking dummy.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Yeah. Present the fucking facts. Again, like she's a congresswoman who thinks she can use the stupid liberal talking points to try to put down the former head of CBP, Customs and Border Patrol. You think you're going to fucking give him an aha moment by saying it's not illegal to be human? Yeah, it's illegal to be in a fucking country you're not supposed to be in, bitch. Hold on, I got another one. And she is. And she'll likely run for president in the next fucking election, which is wild. Guarantee she ain't going to go anywhere, but God, I hope she's their candidate. Please let AOC be the Democrats' fucking candidate in the next election. I would, oh my God, please, everyone out there, how much would you love to see J.D. Vance fucking debating AOC? Holy shit, will that be TV fucking gold? I'll have to play a fucking drinking game watching that, and we're going to have to take a drink every time she gets made to look like a fucking moron. We'll have alcohol poisoning in 5 fucking minutes. All right, Blue Cordell, thank you very much for the 20, buddy. I appreciate the hell out of you.
Oh, Vets Talkin, downloaded. Hey, Vets Talkin, what's up, brother? He's like an awesome YouTube reactor. He's badass.
Oh, my bad. I don't know how that keeps happening, guys. I don't know how I managed to accidentally play this video, Tom McDonald, giving me some love and showing that he knows who the fuck I am. I don't know how that happens. Cheers, Blue Cord. I sent him a DM. Gay? No, you. Tom, on his last live stream, said that somebody DM'd him on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and had a conversation about him. That the foundation that Tom raises money for helped him out in in housing for him or something like that. I saw him like, holy shit, he has his DMs open. I had no idea. I went on, sure as shit, he has his DMs open on fucking Twitter. So I sent him a DM. I said, hey man, that foundation you're doing looks really fucking good. And it'd be really dope if you want to come on. We'll do a fundraiser. If you want to come on Vets Talkin sometime, we'll do a fundraiser. And I'll do that. Like I just want to be able to have Tom on the show. So I don't care about any money coming in. I will do a fundraiser. If I make $1,000 on that fucking live stream, I'll happily donate all $1,000 to whatever veteran cause we're donating to. Just to have him on the show will be fucking amazing. So if he ends up seeing the DM, I gotta imagine maybe I'm sure he's got like fucking so many DMs people have been sending him, and it probably just takes a while for him to go through and filter out and find stuff that's actually, worthwhile and actually worth following up with. Let me see if Mike is. He says, sorry, had to restart the computer. Be right back. Yeah. His computer is being gay.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Why are you gay? All right. I mentioned this earlier, guys. I mentioned this earlier that the heiress of Walmart, yes, the Walton family, this ugly fucking bitch. Holy shit. What a dog that is. Walmart heiress buys full page ad promoting nationwide No Kangs anti-Trump protest. I don't know what newspaper this is, but this is a newspaper. Full fucking page. That's not cheap. But again, she's a fucking Walmart heiress, so obviously it's not going to hurt them any. Yeah, I don't give a flying rat's ass. This No Kings thing, which again, this is on June 14th, this Saturday. That is the 250th anniversary of my United States Army, of which I am so fucking proud of. And I was so looking forward to being able to properly celebrate the 250th anniversary of my United States Army, of our United States Army, because we have so many veterans in the chat, like Blue Core Devil and more. My born brother Bruce is out there. And these people want to fucking disgrace it now. Disgrace. That was the fucking word I was trying to think of earlier. That dumbass bitch fucking, she was disgracing the uniform. My God. I don't remember words anymore. But yeah, no, they're going to fucking, like I said, the show that I talk to, the people I talk to, it's a big show. I mean, a big fucking show. But I volunteered. I told them, hey, look, guys, I'll be willing to go up to St. Louis or Kansas City if you guys want to. I'll do fucking boots in the ground. And the person I talked to, who, trust me, people out there know who it is. I just don't want to say it. Said that no, they're not going to do anyone boots on the ground. They did the other night. They did a live stream the other night, and they had people boots on the ground. I'm like, I'll be willing to do that. Like, I'd actually rather just be here and live streaming with you guys, showing the parade in Washington D.C. But I would be willing to go out there and do that. And they said they're not taking the chance. They don't want to put anybody in danger because they're predicting something really bad is going to happen on Saturday. And I believe they're right. I do believe they're right. That Saturday is at the very least, it's going to be the start of really bad shit going forward. But it's still going to be a very bad day, and I guarantee there's going to be a lot of violence. And even up in St. Louis, probably better off for me to not go. So it angers me to no end that this person right here is doing this. This person is the heiress of Walmart. She's not on the board. At the very least, though, she is still, money is going to her. And I don't want to give money to these kind of people. So I'm going to find an alternative to Walmart and the Waltons. And unfortunately, that means Target also, because I'm still done with Target after they're wearing, putting out fucking children's dick tucking fucking swimsuits for trans kids and shit. So I'm done with both Walmart and Target. Unless they can prove to me otherwise they're worth my money again, I'm going to have to find an alternative to both of those places. You got Roger Stone here saying boycott Walmart. I am. Yeah. Do you shop at Walmart? This is what you're dealing with. If you want to give money to Walmart, you're giving money to these people right here, to Christy fucking Walton. Down here is a statement from Oh, Dan Bartlett here is the executive vice president issued a statement saying, quote, "We condemn violence, including when it's directed towards law enforcement and the damaging of property," Bartlett wrote. "As a company with associates and customers in the Los Angeles region, we remain focused on safety and impacted associates. The advertisements from Chrissy Walton are no way connected to or endorsed by Walmart. She does not serve on the board or play any role in decision-making of Walmart," he added. Well, guess what? It's still named for her, and she's still making money from that company. We give money to Walmart, that's going to Christy fucking Walton. Fuck that shit. All right? Fuck that shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I am going to bring my money somewhere else to people who actually fucking deserve it, who respect our country. You don't even have to be pro-America. You don't have to be actively pushing conservative ideals or anything else. Just stop with your stupid fucking activism. That's it. Just sell us fucking products. That's all you're there for, not your bullshit fucking activism. Oh, look, Mikey's in the background.
I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why this fucking computer keeps freezing.
I didn't even hear you pop in. Normally I have a sound effect when somebody pops in.
Usually I'm loud when I pop in.
Well, usually you just come out and sound really gay.
Fuck you. Gay. Usually you just come out and sound like a bitch.
Oh yeah, the bitch.
Drew over here says for $5. Thank you, buddy. Says, didn't Walmart just close a bunch of stores in blue areas because they can't afford to operate there? And then they turn around and do this. Yeah. Again, though, I mean, yeah, to be fair, again, she's not on the board. She's not running anything. But it is dumb as fuck it's dumb as fuck on her part. She has got to know that her actions still represents the company Walmart. When she puts out something, she's got the name Walton. She is the heiress of the Walton fortune. When you put that kind of stupid shit out there, it's going to represent Walmart in a whole.
And I think it's exactly shit. Sorry, I just sent my fork flying. It's exactly what Blue Cord said, is that find a great mom and pop store to give your money to. Like, we should already be actively doing the opposite of the agenda that took place during COVID of shutting down small businesses and keeping big corporations open to redistribute wealth in one direction. We should be pushing it in the other direction anyway. So this is kind of a good thing if it makes people boycott these fucking chains.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, I got something big I got to announce over on the Rumble side real quick, because we do a drink game rules and a single super chat under 20.
Boom, bitch!
Cheers! Thank you, Drew, for the $5. And now this is wild. I got rated. Yes.
Hey,
I got rated over on Rumble. I can't highlight what I'm seeing over there. So let me share screen or share window. And this is my first time seeing this because I've never been rated. No, that's not it. Fuck. God damn it. Fucking retard.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Where's the fucking window? Okay, it's this one. Toolman Tim from Louderwood Crowder has rated this stream.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Toolman Tim, the Toolman from Louderwood Crowder, dude, fucking awesome. Thank you, man. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Welcome, Akbar. I'm sure it's not. No, it's not. Abokar. Abokar. Akbar. Silence. I kill you. That's awesome, dude. Toolman Tim, I didn't realize he had a Rumble channel. I'm definitely gonna have to look at that. There's a Toolman Tim's right there. I'm definitely gonna hit him up with the follow there.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah, awesome, dude. I didn't know he fucking streamed. Hell yeah. Thank you, Toolman Tim, for the raid, dude. Hell yeah. That's cool. All right. That's good.
Awesome.
What's
yeah, dude? That's
that's
honor.
very good.
That is an
Dude,
honor.
if y'all didn't watch Louder Crowder, I mean, yeah, he's cool shit, man. He took over for Quarter Black Garrett when Quarter Black left to go over and work with Gary Nerdrotic on Friday Night Tights. Toolman there stepped in to for his to do the TriCaster, do the producer role, and yeah, fucking cool dude. We had Quarter Black Garrett on the show. I feel over a year ago he was on, and we just most recently down in Orlando, you and me managed to talk to him down there. We got to get him back.
You gotta come back. I miss you, bitch.
I miss you too, fucker.
Oh.
But yeah, we're gonna have to. I got to get Quarter Black back on again. It was somebody else who booked him for me, and even though I'm able to send him DMs, just like we were talking about with Tom McDonald, like you can send him DMs, but like I even do this. I get a lot of people who send me DMs. I'm sorry to everybody out there. If you sent me a DM, I'm not ignoring you, but I do, even though my channel's not even that big, especially not on Rumble. Like I've got 427, but we're coming up on 16,000 on YouTube, which is still relatively small compared to so many other channels. But I do get a lot of DMs from people, and especially a lot of fucking bots.
That's what I said before. Like X is fucking unusable now. It's just all bots.
Yeah, you have a bigger yeah, like I'm close to 1,000 followers, I think, on Twitter.
Probably more people see your tweets than mine. It's infuriating. It's
how many followers you have? Like tens of thousands though, don't you? How many followers do you have?
50, but nobody sees anything I post.
Yeah. Oh,
I more people would see my tweets when I had like 100 followers. It's crazy. I have friends who have like 1 million followers and nobody sees their shit. It is so manipulated, this platform.
It's very obviously, yeah, it got manipulated to be profitable in some way. So yeah, if you're putting a tweet out that's not going to get ad revenue, then I think that they're not.
And I refuse to do that. I refuse. I'm not going to just tweet. How does that make you feel? What do you notice? And it's not just that I'm not going to post that. I have no interest in reading that. I have no interest in 99% of the shit I come across on there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Because I did I've been doing the paranormal show also. So I put my REM pod up here, which yeah, you freaked the fuck out with this thing when we're doing ghost hunts, but I pulled it down. It's the only thing that I could think of. Because I got Abokar here talking about, yeah, Ladder Crowder. Yeah, I am a proud Mug Club member. I've been for many years. Yeah, remember this?
Oh my god, yeah, that's amazing. I thought it was turning on the fucking light in the closet.
Dude, yeah. When we did that ghost hunt at the hotel,
we have to do it again
in Orlando. Yeah, we had a lot of shit. We had this one go off randomly, and then that one time it was at the witching hour. We had another one set up by the door. Started freaking the fuck out, like it was going nuts for like.
We met a ghost.
2 minutes.
We met a ghost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
we have to do that again. That was so much fun.
It was wild. Yeah. Love Quarter Black. Yeah. Again, like, so the point I was getting at is I'd love to be able to send him a DM. Hopefully he'll see it. So I gave him shit when you and me were talking to him because he knows who you are. You know who he is. And I told him, like, come on, Garrett, like, you've been on my show. Can you like look at my DMs? And I don't know. We'll see. We'll make it happen.
I've learned. So I just had my dream guest on my show, Adrian Kirk. Oh my god! Why does it have to freeze like that?
You look like you're either mid sneeze or mid cum.
I was saying I've learned you have to email people. Emails work. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing.
Yeah, I could. Well, yeah, I could see that being a case, but yeah, but then you need to, be able to get their personal fucking email or something, you know. And he's gone again. All right. Look it down here. I'll highlight this. Blue Cordell for $2. Thank you, buddy. Whatever happened to Gal, Dermy, and Nerd on here? Everyone just kind of went their own ways, man. Everyone just wanted to do their own thing. It was a slow progression, really. Like you saw Dermy, like really the discussion on the side was on Saturdays. He wanted to start doing his own thing. on Saturday nights. He started doing his own show and like occasionally coming on here. It just was, everyone just went their own ways, man. That's all it really was. That's all it really was. Let's see, Drew. Today is a good day, bad day, other, every post. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot to on that. Here, appreciate the $2. Come to Pinehurst to ghost hunt. Oh, Penhurst. Oh, Penhurst. That's the penitentiary, right? Penhurst Penitentiary. I got a list a mile long, dude. I still got places out here. I got the Jefferson City Federal Penitentiary. It's just 45 minutes away from me here in Lake of the Ozarks. That is super haunted. It's been on like all the fucking ghost shows and everything, ghost hunters and everything. Still got to do that. I still have just like 20 minutes away. I've got the Haunted Castle House of Brumley, Missouri, just 20 minutes south of me. There's so many places I want to go to. It does suck that I haven't done these fucking things. I'm like, I have literally $1,500 of ghost hunting equipment just sitting in a bag over there, and I'm just not using any of it. So let's see. Is there any update from somebody? Let me know out there if there's any update going on with Iran and Israel right now, and we'll highlight that. For now. Oh, this is nothing. So we're talking about the Walmart. We're talking about, let's see, Dylan says, no, Penhurst is the state school in Spring City, Pennsylvania. It was where the disabled and some mental patients were essentially dumped and exiled from the rest of society. Dude, those kind of places, man, that's always fucked up, man. There's some fucked up ass places out there. There's a place out in Orlando. The building has been since torn down, but I still went out there. I brought some devices with me. It's a park now, but there's a school out there, or a place where like, do you remember what was that place? Do you remember that place I was talking about in Orlando? There's like the school for the retarded kids or something like that.
What?
There was a place I actually went to. I told you guys about this. I'm not too far off. The actual place was like the school for retarded kids or something like that. It was so not politically correct because obviously it was a long time before political correctness was a thing. But yeah, like back in the day, it was a super haunted building, but they since tore the building down. So it's just a park out there that I brought some devices out and I didn't pick up on anything. So I'm like, yeah, we're not going to waste the time doing the ghost hunt there.
Sorry about that, by the way. I was like, the computer's so fucked. I'm just gonna use my phone.
I think you're just fucked up. That's it.
You're fucked up. There's actually in Miami, I really wanted to go. There's a place in Miami that's the Trans Training Institute where they train all of these preschool teachers and kindergarten teachers and shit and teach them how to brainwash people. And I was so determined that like I want to go undercover there. But these fuckers charge like 10 grand for a class.
Really?
It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I can find many other things I'd like to spend 10 grand on.
Same.
All right, so a little bit more on the theories about the involvement of Walmart and that heiress. Talking about did you see the video of this black truck that pulled up to the protests in LA and just started unloading all these fucking gas masks?
No.
Yeah, all these apparently they're not super high end, but they're still like 30, 40 between like I think she's gonna say between 30 and 50 bucks. And there's like a fucking 100 of them just being handed out for free to all these people. Check this out.
Oh, man.
This is wild. A mysterious black truck just passed out all of these expensive bionic face shields to protesters in LA, and the news caught it on camera. I zoomed in and found out this is the UVEX bionic shield. These are not cheap. They're around $45 to $65, and you can't just get them in bulk. But one place that sells them is Walmart. And why is that important? Because there's a new protest being promoted called No Kings on June 14th. And even celebrities like Chrissy Teigen are posting it. And it's in magazines and newspapers. And guess who's behind this message? Christy Walton. That's right. One of the billionaire heirs is a part of the Walmart family. Now, I don't know why they would be behind that protest against President Trump, but remember, just less than 3 weeks ago, President Trump tweeted about the whole tariff situation, saying Walmart should stop trying to blame tariffs as the reason for raising prices throughout the chain. Walmart made billions of dollars of last year, far more than expected. Between Walmart and China, they should, as is said, eat the tariffs and not charge valued customers anything. Yep. I'll be watching, and so will your customers. So is it possible that maybe the Walmart family didn't like that and now they're finding ways to make their voices heard? Or is this just a big coincidence? As always, let me know what you think about all of this down below.
And yeah, I gave her a little shout out there. She's looks like on Instagram at WFF News. It's good reporting right there. I like it. This is not about her. This is about Chrissy Walton. Fuck that bitch. Surging Shark over on the Rumble side for $1 says, I'll say this about Walmart, about that Walmart heiress. The same thing about her gynecologist probably says at all of her appointments. What a noxious, ugly cunt. Even better that even before reading that, I played a worthless, obnoxious, cunt. Hey, thank you very much for the dollar over there, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, good shit. Yeah, so I mean, again, this is just theories that maybe Chrissy Walton has some sort of activity. She actively could be supplying this thing. I don't believe that there is any single one person running any of this. I do believe there could be possibly a conspiracy. And guess what? The word conspiracy is not a crazy conspiracy theory thing. There's literally a crime called criminal conspiracy, where somebody's acting in a criminal way of one or two or more individuals together, secretly opposing one or other group of people. Yeah, that's actually a real crime. So there could actually be criminal conspiracy happening between somebody like the Walton family, with the Soros family. There's these other big families out in Europe. People are saying that is likely funding a lot of this. So it very well just could be. It's a group of people saying, "Hey, we're going to disrupt the shit out of America right now.
Yep,
we're going to let America burn itself down to the ground by riling up all these fucking people and paying people to go out and protest." And we have people coming out. Not out of the closet like Mike, but we have people coming out and saying things
or
like
out of
this.
the fucking coffin like Adam.
I just got offered $200 a day to go protest ICE in New York. The organization was called No Kings. They said, June.
How do I get paid? I'm going anyway.
These are the streets that you need to be on, and this is what you need to do. You need to cause chaotic disruptions. And they said that there's going to be pallets of like bricks and different things everywhere that protesters could use. They really want to wreak havoc. It's kind of ridiculous. Me as an American, you know, although I need the money, I'm like, this is very, very unpatriotic. If I was to go take this money and go protest, it's not very American.
I'll take it and fuck off with it.
I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. $200 a fucking day.
No, I'll take their money and then I'll protest in the other direction.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go over to the other fucking side.
It's called I want to find out how to do this. It's called No Kings.
The No Kings protest. Yeah, apparently there's reports that it was up on that there's a Craigslist ad, but haven't been confirmed on this. But I think it's like an invite only kind of thing. Notice that you got another one here. The persuasion is not 100% white.
Yeah, they ain't inviting me to shit.
Okay, go unmute.
Got offered $200 to go protest ICE right here in New York City. There's an organization called the Kings. Basically, on June 14th, they're going to have a big protest. They're recruiting people, telling you people where they got to go, what streets to be in. They're also going to be delivering bricks in case they have to defend themselves. The craziest part is they said if you get arrested, you will be provided with a lawyer free of charge to get you out of jail. Like, this is insane. Now, see, some Latino, they probably
And that's actually been the case. I mean, hell, we even saw. I mean, we've been hearing about this for a while now. That especially going back at least to the George Floyd riots. That, I mean, shit, we had Democrat politicians that were straight up promoting GoFundMe accounts to help get people out of jail when they get arrested for protesting. We're talking about like actually committing crimes, being violent, and they got GoFundMes to get them the fuck out of jail. We saw that.
I wish I could fucking figure out how to get them to offer me that so I could like go undercover or something.
Remember, these people, they spread this kind of information all over the damn place about ways to get around the system because they say, Trump is being accused of this and no person is above the law. However, they can commit actual assault on police officers and then get away scot-free, no problem. But nobody's against the law.
Of course.
I mean, we saw when we were at the protest down in Orlando, there's a woman going around, had a barcode and handing out pamphlets saying, hey, if you know anybody who could encounter ICE, in other words, an illegal immigrant, have them get this information so they can find a way so that they can see how to get away from ICE, how to escape.
Coaching people on how to break the law, basically.
Yes, exactly. And one more example is this guy right here, who said actually that he didn't even know what he was getting into. You just listen to him yourself. Fucking hell. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe like they don't want you to have this thing turned on, volume on, like maybe by accident work.
Being an active peaceful protest, aka race riots that are going on in Los Angeles. And I know I'm going to get in trouble because talking about it is against the contract I signed, which should have been the first red flag, but I got to tell my side of the story. So my brother's lived in Los Angeles for the past 3 years, and I was down there for about a week visiting. Well, around night 5 or 6, he told me that he's going to go do something tomorrow and he's going to make some money. So I'm going, well, what do you got to do? I want to make some money too. So he's like, yeah, bro, you can come with me. And I don't know all the details about what we're going to be doing yet, but I'm getting paid $150 a day to essentially protest something in a peaceful manner that is protected by the Constitution. I said, bet, I'm coming. So morning time rolls around, we get ready and we go. We pull up to the address. Now the address is like a warehouse. I'm like, whoa, bro, I did not sign up to work a factory job. He goes, I promise this is not that. Just come inside. So as soon as you enter the doors of this place, you are now in a line. And at the end of the line, there's a desk and there's a piece of paper and a pen and a guy standing at this desk. And I'm noticing, I'm peeking ahead in line and I'm noticing that he's having guys sign things and then he's handing them an envelope. I said, great, that must be the money. So after I signed the papers and I grabbed the envelope, I now entered into the next dimension of the warehouse. Now, the next dimension of the warehouse, it looked like preparation for a peaceful protest. I mean, there's sunscreen, there's water bottles, but if you do a little further inspection, you realize that this is going to be anything but peaceful. So I look a little further, past the water, past the sunscreen, and I see something that resembles rudimentary explosive making. And, I nudge my brother, like, bro, look at this. He goes, oh, chill, don't worry about that. Come on. So then we head to the back door where everyone was exiting out of. And now they're handing everybody a Mexican flag as they exit.
Do you remember where did he say he was at? He said this is New York? New York?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, the rest of them were.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a Republican, but I definitely can't tell them that now. Like, I'm committed to the bit. And after that, the rest is history. You've seen what happened all over the news. I'm just glad I made it out okay.
Yeah, dude, that's
bring a camera in. Like, God, I would get a hidden camera to wear, like a body cam.
He didn't even know he was walking into, though. That's what's fucking nuts. He thought he was just going in to make some easy cash. Like,
I'm gonna try to get invited to this shit. I mean, I doubt they do it in Florida, but
they might be. Wait a minute. They're probably not going to. Perfect time to cue this video up. I gotta imagine they're probably gonna stay the fuck away from because we haven't seen any protests in Florida yet.
Well, they're doing that on Saturday. They are.
Well, we'll see about how violent they are when you got cops out there saying this.
So I'm gonna break it down for you. All right. And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and then jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here.
I love this
like,
man.
That's like such a Trump thing to say.
I know. I was thinking that.
We have the best dogs. They're big. They're beautiful dogs. You're going to get bitten by them. It might bite your dick off. Don't do it.
And most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have.
Big, beautiful dogs.
If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at.
That is the mic drop right there.
Hell yeah.
It's still more than I think. I love this guy.
Because we will kill you graveyard dead.
Yes.
We're not going to play. This
is why you don't see this shit
You're
in Florida.
watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing
Yep.
police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order. Not here, not in this. So
It all sounded like he like ended it with an F right there. It's like not in this fucking county.
Yup.
That's what that sounded like. Oh my god.
That was amazing.
I got a damn good sheriff here in at Lake of the Ozarks. We have two counties. I'm not going to dox myself any further and say what county I'm in. But I love our fucking sheriff, but that dude is a fucking Chad.
That's amazing.
That dude right there, man.
And that's
that
why
guy.
you don't see Florida fucking burning down.
Exactly. Absolutely. Exactly.
We're just burning from the weather.
Wait a minute. Is Surging Shark, are you Toolman Tim? Hey, Tim, are you actually commenting right now? Because it says, I think it looks like I'm seeing like, okay, so Surging Shark is the one, drop that $1. And then there's another comment here from, oh no, okay, that is Tim. All right, what's up, Tim? Hey man, next best thing to having you on the damn show. He's at least commenting over on the Rumble side. And oh, this is you. Okay. Powerhouse Productions. All right.
Yeah.
So Powerhouse
What's
Productions.
up, dude?
That's Tim the Tool Man over there. Okay. I didn't. Yeah. So I saw that over here, but I have to actually look over my other screen because I have this set up so whenever I see a Rumble rant over there, I can highlight that. He says, howdy, was on the phone with my family. Dude, it's fucking dope. Happy as hell to have you here, man. I think we chatted before about, like, I asked you, hey, would you be down to come on the show? And I perfectly understood. I think we came to a conclusion, like, nah, like maybe sometime, but not anytime soon. Happy so to have you here, though, dude. Fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
That'd be fucking dope. I could have two Louder Crowder producers in a row. Vets Talkin. That'd be fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Dude, okay, so that fucking dude, awesome as fuck. What else did I have here?
I love that guy. I wonder what part of Florida he's in.
I know that in another video I saw the county name on there. I don't think it was
the county. I just didn't recognize.
Yeah, that's right. It began with a B. Yeah. Somebody rewind that and tell Mike here what county that was. Tim here says Power Hour Productions is my Rumble user account. Rumble Studio doesn't display your channel name all the time. Yeah, again, that's why it's like, yeah, it's confusing going back and forth. I lose track of other people too who have different names on there, but that's why I always have on my second screen over here. I always have fucking Rumble chat up so I can see all these different things. But yeah, dude, that guy's fucking awesome. And that's not the first time that we've seen somebody. I think there's another one out there out in Florida that said basically just don't fuck around because you're gonna find out. That's bottom line. Fuck around, find out. That's what's gonna happen. Exactly.
And that is why you don't see this shit here in Florida, in the free state of Florida.
That's right. And you won't even see this because cops aren't even gonna let you get around this close to fuck around and find out like this dumbass did. It's like this fucking fool had a hard enough time when he started realizing he was getting hit with fucking pepper pellets. Didn't expect that this fucking random white boy was gonna come in and fucking nail his ass into the fucking ground. Oh, fuck. This kid needs a fucking medal. Was that not beautiful, Mike? Is Mike gone again? Mike is gone again.
Why are you gay?
Fucking hell, Mikey. He's using his roommate Greg's setup too. Greg is a fucking, I forget what he is. He's a fucking computer nerd. Like he's an expert. His job is about computers, and Mikey can't use his computer and make it work right. That is fucking insane.
You are pukes. You're the lowest form of life on earth. You're...
I don't know how that applies to Mike right now, but I'm going to stick with it. Okay, that's fucking random. I just got a weird notification. Oh, yeah, because I have Facebook pulled up here, so I'm getting a weird... I hate it when I do that. Forget that I have Facebook pulled up, and then I get these notifications that come out. We did the live stream when we were doing the fundraiser for my friend's cat, because there's a big medical bill. Amazing stream. I couldn't thank everyone out there enough for all the fucking donations, but I had Facebook pulled up and all of my friends were like commenting on the post and talking about everything that we were doing. And it was just after another notification. Oh, I was losing my fucking mind. Holy shit. All right. We're coming up on 3 hours here. Let me see. I don't know when Mikey's going to be able to come back. I want to share this. No, God, I want to do this when Mikey comes back on. All right. Before that, then, let's just play this. I was actually searching for videos relating to the riots, and somehow I managed to find this video, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with the show at all, but I gotta fucking share this. Mikey's back.
I'm so sorry for these tech problems.
You want to see a fucking gigantic bull riding bitch in a fucking car?
Excuse me?
It's exactly what it sounds.
Around 10 a.m., the Norfolk Police Division responded to a call of a man driving eastbound on 275 with a Watusi bull in his passenger seat.
The officers received a call reference a car driving into town that had a cow in it. They thought that it was going to be, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually fit inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Oh. Well, technically.
That is a
As
big
a result, the officer
bull.
performed a traffic stop and addressed some traffic violation.
Look at all that shit.
Oh, it's literal bullshit.
It's literal bullshit.
I was right. It is you.
My puke sound effect doesn't work. That's when it needs to work.
That were occurring with that particular situation.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi bull's name was Howdy Doody. He was immediately
Howdy Doody. Why was there a camera crew here?
They heard a bull was coming in a car. They heard a bull was going to drive on by.
You know what? This seems so staged. Wait a minute, because think about it. Look at this. We saw all this footage of them on the highway and everything, and then the camera crew is out here showing multiple different shots of this incident being pulled over. This is fucking.
The officer
staged.
chose to write him a warning and ask him to take the animal back home and to leave the city.
Meyer and Howdy Doody are on their way back home, and no one was hurt.
That's fucking staged, dude.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, how do they even fit the bull in the car?
Look at it's been modified.
For bull riding.
How do they get? Yeah, okay. So this door, yeah, look at this door right here. Clearly opens up. It probably comes off or something.
Ugh.
Yeah, how do they get it in there?
It must smell wild in there.
Oh God, I can't. This guy's a farmer. I'm sure. That's the most replayed spot right there with all the shit. No surprise there. Yeah, I saw that. I had to play that. I got one more thing I'm going to show here, and then I think we're going to wrap it up. We're coming up on 3 hours. Any more super chats want to come in? We'll do one more shot. You know, just for the fuck of it, I'm going to pour another shot just for the fuck of it anyways.
I'll pour another sip.
Yeah, that you pour another sip. It's been an awesome show.
This is it's always an awesome show with you. And Adam will be on my channel very soon.
Oh, we didn't discuss that. No.
I know, but I'm announcing it. I haven't asked him, but he just is.
You're gonna volunteer me to show up in your show?
I'm gonna volunteer you.
That's what we always say in the military.
That.
That's what we say in the army. Oh yeah, I got voluntold to do this.
I like that.
Yeah. In other words,
we were here like 7 hours.
Say it again.
We went for a long ass time when you were here and we streamed together. We went for like 7 hours.
Yeah, that one show, because we did crossovers where I was on your show. We were both in person there, and then you did it on my show, where I actually put effort into my background, looked much better. But nonetheless,
this is a beautiful background. I look like I'm in I don't know what.
Yeah, that looks good. That was wild. Yeah, we went fucking late on that night. We were fucked up. Holy shit.
We were.
God damn, Blue Cordell got us doing fucking push-ups, which I haven't done in a long ass time.
And I won. Yes,
I know. I'm very fucking embarrassed of myself.
You should be. I beat 2 military guys in push-ups.
Greg is Air Force. He doesn't count. So we're gonna have the shots poured. I'm gonna play one more thing up here. If anybody wants to drop a $20 super chat, and we do an official super chat shot, then we will do that. But other than that, Mikey here, you're familiar with Gary Neurotic?
Duh.
Are you familiar with Dan Vask?
Yeah, I am. Why? I know the name.
Well, Dan is a Brazilian, like I forget what the term is, like a power rocker or something. He's the one who did the intro for Friday Night Tights.
Oh, yeah, I know the name. I think we follow each other or something.
Yeah, so so they like having feuds online and everything, and I randomly just saw this pop up. Dan Vass saying, Elon, I caught this woman keying a Tesla, and I looked in, I'm like, that guy kind of looks like Gary. And I'm like, wait a minute, is that Gary? Because Gary used to own a comic shop, and he went through a really weird grunge phase. And then when I looked up, this is in response to Gary, where he says, Elon, fly Dan out here so we can deport him. I'll stream it on X. This was in reply to Dan Vask when he says, Trump said he forgives you if you give Dan Vask $1 million. I'm still hung up on the fact this is fucking Gary Beekler of Nerdrotic with that fucking hair.
God.
Like,
boy, did he have some fucking glow up.
Mind you, this dude was very high on a lot of fucking drugs at that time. So
yeah, he had to have been to go around looking like that.
Yes, absolutely. Like, holy shit, that's
not that I was much better in my liberal days.
I mean, you didn't look this bad though.
No, he looks like a lesbian.
Yes, he fucking does. Somebody commented earlier something about Rosie O'Donnell. I think when we were talking about the bull.
Oh wait, here I found a picture of me from my liberal days. I'll send it to you.
You look stoned. Yeah, he probably was fucking stoned at that time. Holy shit. Dylan Seuss
he looks
says,
like he'd have some pronouns.
So I guess we know who the real female Doctor Who was.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I feel like people just get more attractive when they leave the left.
Oh, Surgeon Shark over here on the Rumble site. I don't know where the comment is to Hylep. It says that's a Sea Striker on YouTube, but donated here because those cowards wouldn't let me post my last super chat.
Hey, Sea Striker.
That's funny. Okay, yeah. That's the person who commented. I'll say this about Walmart. Eris, same thing. Her gynecologist probably says at all her appointments, what a noxious, ugly cunt. Yeah, because he put cunts in there. Yeah, YouTube won't let you say cunt
stupid
on here. I'm at a point now, like I've said it enough times. I think somebody has to actually report me on it, and I haven't had anybody do that yet. So I'm still gonna play. I'll keep doing it until somebody reports me. I don't have Louder with Crowder level fucking spotlight on me yet. Yet. We'll see. What were you doing something?
Me?
Yeah. Were you looking
something?
I lost track.
Before I sent you a picture of me in my liberal days, but
oh yeah. So you're gonna pull it up?
I sent it in the private chat. It's embarrassing.
Oh.
Blue hair and all.
You guys always make things difficult. You could just, share screen, but hey, you got to make me have to do everything.
I'm afraid to touch anything on the computer with it fucking freezing.
Fair enough. Oh dear God!
The left one.
Liberal Mike, Republican Mike.
Why are you gay?
Oh my God!
Horrible.
Oh, that's so bad, dude. Yeah, I did not know that you had that flaming colored fucking hair, dude.
I liked it at the time. I'm pissed that these people took colored hair from us, but
what do you mean? You were them.
No,
at that time you were them.
Whatever.
They didn't take anything away from you. That was them. Now you're trying to take it away from them now. That's their thing. You're trying to take
Yes,
it
I want to take it back from them. I mean, I'm too old to now, but my hair will fall out. But otherwise,
that's actually a conversation because I've been trying to actually grow my hair out. Like I don't do long hair, and
I feel like you could. I feel like you could pull it off.
It would, except my hair doesn't fucking cooperate. So I was talking to the bartender, this cute chick, and I told her what do I have to do to make it fucking sit right? So she's like, the only thing you can do is put product in it to make sure it stays in place. I'm like, I'm too fucking old to do that. I'm 42. I feel like a fucking poser if I put hair gel in or something.
I have to admit, I have reached the age where I just bought Rogaine because there's some stuff going on here that I'm not happy about.
Mikey just admitted he's 50 years old, everybody.
Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you. It was horrible. I went to what's up?
I was watching. Who was it again? Your big superstar you just had on your show?
Adrian Curry.
Who I mean I don't follow any of that stuff, so I know she's a. I looked her up. Yeah, she's been in Playboy. She was on what was the reality show she was on?
She's been on a bunch, but she was on America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. And I mean, good looking lady. And but she was I think she said she was 43, same age as me.
I don't remember her age.
You
say so.
She had a lot of gray hair, but she was saying though, the stress of being in Hollywood and everything will do that to you. And I say the exact same thing. My last 2 years, I've got a gray streak that goes almost exactly down the middle of my head.
I've dyed. I'm getting it too. I've dyed it so many fucking times, and it just comes back.
Here's the thing though, it's mine grew in right there. When my last 2 years I was in the army, I was in my fucking 20s when that grew in. And after I got out of the army, it never grew. No more gray hair grew in. I get it in my beard. But it's absolutely a stress thing. My life just hasn't been that stressful since I got out.
Well, comparatively.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah, maybe I'll tell a story sometime, but yeah, I was going through some really bad shit my last year or so. Like I said, year and a half before I ended up getting out, my fucking knee gave out on me. I was on permanent profile and I was already pretty much on my way out of the military. So, all right. Hey, Guys, I had so much more shit that I was ready to fucking show. I had so many.
Bring it over to my channel. We'll do it next week.
Dude, I had some deep fucking conspiracy theory type shit to bring up. I was playing with Grok today, and no, that's not a sexual innuendo.
Oh, baby.
Grok.
I thought you weren't going to tell people about us.
Grok is up, dude. Did you see when we were talking to Quarter Black Garrett at the meetup in Orlando? When you made a comment about about us being friends, and he said only in a very sexual way. And Garrett, like, I couldn't tell if he was joking or was actually legitimately asking if you and me are together. But he looks at me and
it
goes,
was obviously a joke because that would be so ridiculous that it's obviously.
What you were saying was very obviously a joke, but the way he looked at me was like, "Are you guys really together?" I'm like, no.
Adam would never be that lucky. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, that's pretty much only been your response every fucking time you make that joke at me.
It's true.
Like, I swear I'm not gay. Just, hey, I like hanging out with this gay dude. I swear I'm not gay.
And I swear I'm not a douchebag. I just like hanging out with this giant D-bag.
That's fair. That's fair.
Love you, bitch.
I love you, fucker. Over here, buddy.
Boom.
Now, see, I told you, your camera's fucking mirrored. You're going the wrong way.
It's the right way on my screen.
Yeah, see, no, I've been telling you guys. Yeah, you got the mirror setting on there or something.
Fucking weird. I gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah. So man, maybe we'll bring it all up, but yeah, there's this whole organization out there that's been flaming the fires of all of everything going on out there. Can't remember what it's called, but huge following. They're out there saying, hey, yes, more violence, more, beat the fascists out there. And I had Grok go through all this stuff. Is this illegal? I had Grok ask, who are all the people who are funding all this? And it really ends up going down through a rabbit hole because I'm able to save everything. It's one long list of all this shit that's been happening. And this is what I was saying. Like, I was going to present all this evidence to lead up to that. But I feel at this point, we'll just do a whole nother show on that instead.
Hell yeah.
Because we could go on for a whole nother hour, 2 hours based on all the other shit that I have ready. Instead, we're going to end things off. We start things off right, Blue Cordell, and now we're going to end things off right, Blue Cordell, because he just dropped another fucking 20.
Blue Cordell is basically the sponsor of this channel.
He pretty much
just like I'm Adam's sponsor in, AA.
What? Yeah, you saying like basically like you're helping me to not drink, because I don't think that's the case, dude.
Oh shit! See, I'm a bad sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. If anything, I'm just the bad influence. I get you fucking drunk every time you come on this show. All right, Blue Cordell for 20 says, except for when your vehicle breaks down because you don't do your PMCS, which is preventive maintenance checks and services in the Army. Only time you don't stress out. I was stressed the fuck out when I was stuck down there in Orlando. Not like it was a bad thing. I was hanging out with Mike and Greg in an awesome house, having a great time. I still owe Greg a lot of fucking money. I was having a great time hanging out with them. Got to go to Universal Studios and all that. Obviously the Friday Night Tights meetup. But I was stressed the fuck out with that fucking truck being broken down, dude. I was mad. I was big mad.
Crazy.
That was a lot of money, man. That was a lot of money. And it's even more. Yeah, it's even more than I thought, because I didn't think I was going to have to replace all the fucking tires. So on top of the thousands of dollars I had to pay for everything on the truck in the first place that we were raising money for, we did a fundraiser on here. Then on top of that, I'm like, oh, now I got to replace every fucking tire too. That's another good chunk of change right there. But I appreciate the fuck out of you, Blue Cord. You did help me help fund my trip back home. You rescued me. And goddamn, dude, I mean, Blue Cord fucking practically owns like everything I fucking bought here. Like all of this shit, my soundboards, all this fucking technology that I have, all the Elgato light and everything. This is all funded by practically majority by Blue Cord fucking Devil, dude. So thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, let's end things off with, what do we got? What is this one? Oh yeah, no, I get flagged for that one. Boom! Here comes the boom. Every time I play that one, yeah, I can't do that.
Boom.
No, yeah, I think last time it did actually fucking make my video not visible in certain regions or something like that. Because Mikey's here and celebrating Gay Pride Month.
Oh fuck!
Put a ticket in and make a name gay.
You had to bring up the gayest gun.
not gay.
Missed you, Adam.
I miss you too, fucker. Yeah, we'll get. I gotta get Chrissy Mayer. Her booker / husband, I think, hasn't checked the email. I got a spot for her.
I got rescheduled her too. We were going to do a show together, but then I had to go out of town, and I keep forgetting to reschedule.
Oh, you're already
on my channel. I mean,
no. If you're okay. I was gonna say no. If you're gonna do your comedy show for the first time, that's got to be here, like in the Ozarks, fucker. We
He's
talked
trying
about
to get me to do like a stand-up thing, which I'm terrified of doing.
I didn't know. You're the one who suggested the idea. Fucker.
You suggested it. I did. Up with that, and I was like, I'm terrified, but kind of intrigued.
I swear that's not how it went down. I swear.
No, it was you.
I swear I suggested that you should come here when Chrissy comes here, and then you said, I've always thought about doing.
Maybe I misunderstood you and thought that's what you meant.
And then I think maybe I said, well, maybe you should do the opening act for her. Maybe
it was like a combined conspiracy.
It was a combined,
but I am terrified of doing that. But I also kind of like doing things that seem scary. So
hey, we'll get you to jump out of a plane sometime too.
Fuck no, not that. Except for heights. That's a fear I do not need to conquer.
All right, buddy. Okay, so everybody
love
out
you,
there,
bitch.
Love you too, fucker. But everybody remember this Saturday, I do believe I'm gonna nothing set in stone right now, but the parade, the 250th anniversary of my United States Army, our United States Army, will begin at 7:30 Eastern. I think I want to start the show a half hour prior, so probably 7 o'clock Eastern is when I will start up the show. And we will be monitoring the parade. And also, I'm going to be keeping an eye on whatever fucking bullshit protests and everything that are going to be popping off. I'll probably try to find some live stream of Mikey being out in a crowd surrounded by Antifa and hopefully not going to die.
Yeah, send me your prayers.
Fucking send this man your prayers. Absolutely. Let's keep Mikey safe so he can come back so we can just keep on picking on him. But that's what I'll be doing, guys. And also, don't forget the link was popping up. Don't forget to subscribe to Vets Investigating Paranormal VIP here on YouTube, where we do have Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern is Danger Close Encounters, where we will continue to do goofy shit like we do on here, except I have a red background instead of a blue background, and we're talking paranormal shit more than anything else. And what do you got going on, Mikey?
Stuff. I don't know. No, I'm going to this mess on Saturday. So yes, thank you, V. I need the prayers. Yeah, and I'll just have more shows and stuff. If I know that there's nobody on Vets Talkin who watches and just like that, the Sex and the City woke ass reboot. But on my locals page and Patreon, we're doing weekly hate watch parties. Adam, what are the chances I can get you on for an episode to watch an episode of And Just Like That? Because you should do it.
My puke sound effect doesn't work. I'll just do this.
Oh, good.
Wrong one.
No, God. No, God, please, no. 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 No.
I've not been able to get Greg to watch one yet, but I'm trying.
Oh shit, I just realized that I had this I'm guessing Toolman is probably not even in the chat anymore. But he dropped a link. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Let me pull this link up. Tim, if you are there, I'm sorry, man. I got distracted. Let's see what this link is about. He dropped over on the Rumble side. Oh, hold on. It looks like this could be information on where the money is coming from. This from at Data Republican just released. Follow the money behind the No Kings rally. Data Republican has launched an interactive open source map showing how your tax dollars flow to organizations involved in the No Kings rally. I tracked funding from federal sources to final recipients, prioritizing direct paths, not via DAS, whenever possible. Important. Most paths still went through donor-advised funds, DAS, the black box of the nonprofit world. Unfortunately, it's common and opaque funding structure that deserves scrutiny. Explore it yourself. Click on the federal grant flow for any No Kings organization. I guess the No Kings protest, that's what's happening this Saturday on the 250th anniversary of my army is when they want to do this shit. To open any visual flowchart tracing dollars from origin to destination. Also, you can save any graphs as an SVG and take it wherever you need. A loss is going over my head. I'm not sure what they're even talking about. I'll keep updating databases as more EINs come in. Got a group to investigate. Send it to my email address with an EIN. Okay, so whatever the fuck this means. It looks like, so whatever this is, you got all these different sources flow from one to another, all into this thing here, the BVM Capacity Building Institute Incorporated. I'm assuming that means that this is something that is funding this shit. Nonprofits linked to 14 June 2025. Yep. Okay, so yes, that's what they're saying here is that they do have a way of tracking all this money, where it's being donated or whether it's taxpayer dollars, all going in through multiple different sources. So it's hard to track into where the money is being directly used to fund the No Kings protest, which is intended to be a riot.
Gee.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, good shit. Okay, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. So, hey, Pam Bondi, you want to get on that?
Yeah, seriously.
You know, like, I get it that, you know, you got your FBI and everything, but all day long, I've been seeing people just dropping shit all over the place saying, just follow what they're saying right here, and you might find out who the criminals are that need to be fucking arrested.
It's crazy. It's empowered, but there's never any consequences for these people.
Yeah, exactly.
There better be this time.
There better be, man. Absolutely. All right.
We'll see.
Definitely. Okay, guys, definitely go subscribe to Mike Harlow. He is at not Mike Harlow, correct, on Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
And your channel is just at Mike Harlow?
Yes.
Guys.
I'm Mike Harlow on YouTube, not Mike Harlow on Twitter.
If you haven't subscribed to him, why the fuck not? The dude is funny as fuck. I'll be back over on the show at some point because apparently I'm being forced to. But obviously, yeah. I am. Yeah, I'm being hogtied and forced to come on. Guys, Mikey, thank you so much. Been fucking awesome. Great show tonight.
Love you, dude.
Love you too, buddy. My heart goes out to you as always.
My heart goes out to you.
You know, hey, you know, your energy, it's you know, your energy is up here to 10. You need to bring it down to about a 9.
Here.
You need to bring it down to a 9. Get
to a 9.
It's up here at 10, bring it down to a 9. Somebody told me that joke the other day. I'm like, that's my new favorite joke, dude.
And for any bitches in the future who want to screen cap that, I will send you the time codes so you don't have to search through everything, and our hearts go out to you.
And our hearts go out to you. Thank you very much. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Don't give a shit. One last time. That song goes on for so damn long. Guys, thank you so much. This is a fucking awesome show. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all the super chats, the Rumble rants, Tim the Toolman popping in. That's fucking wild. Thank you so much for being over there, dude. Everybody else in the chat, thank you for all the comments. You guys are amazing. My hearts do go out to all of you in a very loving way, not in a racist Yahtzee way. And to everybody who's lurking, just listening on the background, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being here. And until next time, you can always double tap that like and subscribe, and you can share this out there with everyone because you don't got to be a vet to be here at Vets Talking. Just don't get butt hurt. You've been warned.
Oh, God!